The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
I'm gonna get sued now.
That song is fucking amazing.
And gee, why did I pick that song out of all songs? I'm sorry, Desmond. You fucking possessed me, brother. Anyway.
That was awesome.
The point is that Cody finished the fucking story. He finished it. It's over. It's all over. He finished it. The story is finished.
And what's so funny about it too is that I was watching this movie while Jordy was doing his stream.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
and
I was doing a
So...
stream. I was like, I was there. I was there when it happened. I was just like, I can't believe this. He actually did it. And now WWE is now at the highest point it's ever been. The water broke. Somebody called ambulance for a C-section. Oh God. If Roman wants a fan, we'll go nuts. They'll be all over Twitter. # cancel Peacock. But the this whole thing, it's been great. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a week off. And I'm like, no, I can't take a week off. I have to do the show. And plus, considering Jordy got sick at last minute, I figured, hey, you know, we're gonna try our best here today. And I'm like, hey, I can't exactly leave my position to cancel Peacock.
Oh, don't worry,
Nah.
Victor. I mean, we've done like 3-man shows in the past with you, myself, and Jared.
I know, but still, But he was very happy about Cody finishing the story because he did all those silly faces you would expect him to say. He was like, that at one point when Undertaker came out. He was like, Undertaker came out. He was like,
oh my gosh.
The Stowee is finished. There you go. The Stowee is finished. He's just a bird. No, don't remind me about this movie. Do not remind me about this movie. Do not remind me about that fucking character that I'm gonna fucking rant about. Please, no, please.
This was Jordy's reaction.
Yeah, this was it. That's exactly what he did. Cancel the Peacock, great football blur.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh God damn it! I forgot. I exited out my topic. God damn it!
Oh my gosh!
Get the fucking tab open again. Thank God for history on Mac.
Oh my God, Jose, you're really on the ball with this one.
Yes, I know you were quoting the Nanawe, but as we were saying, But I'm happy about that, and WWE is at its highest speeds. I haven't seen Raw after Mania yet. I haven't seen the Raw after. Oh no! Somebody took a fucking picture of me. God damn it!
What do you think it is?
What? Me playing head, shoulders, knees, and toes? That's what it is. That's what this is. Oh
my gosh, Jose.
What else could I talk about? Oh yeah, I could talk about this. Outbidding on eBay sucks because I just got outbid on something I wanted to buy on eBay at the very last second. Bam!
Wow!
Bam! I got outbid. I was like, "Oh fuck you! You scalper! You are scalpers suck."
What item were you looking for?
Well, I actually was gonna buy the complete series of Friends on Blu-ray.
Oh.
I found it for $29.99 first bid, and I was the only bid until those final 5 seconds. And I got fucked. However, I did find an affordable copy of the complete series of Friends I got for $35, so that's not too bad. So I found something out. Everything is a hunky-dory now, but, getting outbid on eBay, whew, It's a
Oh my
pain in the
God.
butthole. That's what it is. It's a pain in the butt. This is what I was reacting like whenever I was being outbid.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
That's exactly how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. I was mad. I was very mad. I was like angry.
My
I was,
gosh.
Angie.
I
yes,
wouldn't be surprised
very.
if they're around like 15 bidders with that item.
God damn it! Now he said it. Now Brandon. Oh come on, because I did the exact same thing he did. Oh damn it! Oh darn it!
Brandon Martin.
Okay. But yeah, getting outbid. Forget about it. That
Oh my
shit is so bad. And I
gosh.
forgot to close my fucking door. God damn it! I made mistakes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well,
What's up?
I was just thinking of something interesting that happened to me, but actually,
Oh,
what were you
go
going to
ahead.
show, Victor? Or were
Go
you
ahead.
showing something? Or
What? I was about to close my door. That's what it is.
oh,
What
okay.
is it?
Well, something interesting that happened
Go ahead.
on YouTube the other day. So I got like a message, or somebody commented on my channel and everything. They commented on 2 videos. I didn't see the first comment. I only saw the second comment at first, and it was on my last review or whatever. And whoever said was like, "Hey, several years ago," and by several years ago, I mean like 2018.
Yeah.
They were like, "You reviewed the documentary Eyes of the Mothman about, the Point Pleasant Mothman,
The Mothman prophecies.
Mothman prophecies, all that stuff."
Mm.
And what was funny was this person was like, "I'm the director of that documentary's son." And I was like,
Whoa.
"What?"
Oh,
And then
Jesus.
I started. I was like, okay, like I looked up who the guy was and everything, and I could find. He's done like a lot of TV kind of stuff and everything.
TV. Cool.
Yeah, like little small things here and there, but hey, he's living the dream. But anyway, what was interesting? I obviously I don't want to just straight up believe somebody up front.
Of course.
So I go to their
Absolutely.
channel, and first of all, well, they are a child.
Oh. Oh.
So I was like, okay, well, this is weird. So I was like, okay, I need to know if possibly this kid is telling the truth. And so I go to his like first video, and I look, and it's a vlog, and I'm going through it and everything, and it just so happens that his dad is in the video, and he matches the description of the actual guy. So yes, I got in contact with this guy's child. But hey, he says that they're apparently sometime this year they're going to be starting a podcast called Eyes of the Mothman Podcast, and I am going to try my damnedest to get on an episode of that because
Whoa.
I deserve it.
Of
I
course you
reviewed their movie. I love their movie. I live in West Virginia. It's Mothman Town.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, Jared, it's worth a shot. I mean, better late than never.
Yeah,
Better
it's
late than never.
absolutely worth a shot. I mean, come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
And you probably get our fucking hype, and you could actually literally give us some free publicity on a
Yes.
higher profile. On a higher profile podcast, you can make us.
It was
freaking-
it was crazy. It was one of those things I woke up to, and I'm like, I don't know if this is real or not. And then when I saw it was a child, I was like, I really don't know if this is real or not.
Yeah, but that sounds really cool. It really does. It
Yeah,
sounds really,
actually,
really cool.
really does, Jared.
Yeah,
really
it does.
does.
It does. It sounds really, really cool. We might
It's
as well
really-
cover the Mothman prophecies. If he did, Jared would be nitpicking the
Ooh.
whole fucking film because
I-
it can handle it because it's a
I've
horror-
I've softened on it a bit, but I still have the problem with the ending.
Oh dear. We don't make fun of Mark Pellington because he was in Jerry Maguire, my favorite movie of all time.
And apparently he's doing something Mothman-esque or something too. So I don't know. Mothman's having a resurgence.
It's Mothman season. It's Mothman season. But yeah, that sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. Just promote our damn show.
I will.
It, because
Hell
we need
yeah.
more views and we need more people to get into our lost religion.
Hell yeah.
We need more people.
Yes.
This is the next Scientology. We're friendlier than Scientology because we don't make shitty movies like Battlefield Earth to promote our religion. But yeah,
I still cannot believe I put that shit on the wheel though. I still can't believe it.
You're sadistic. That's what you did. You're.
I know.
sadistic.
But the moment we get to that movie,
yeah, it's gonna be on. That shit is gonna be your fault. You don't have no one to blame but yourself.
well, hey, I have bigger, pair of balls, and I can take it like a man. Take
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I guess yes, I know about the rant of the mist because I'm one of the haters of the mist. Really bad. I made it very clear
Victor,
on this show once before.
you're not alone.
And I like it.
Tanner commented saying, Vic, I'm surprised you haven't gone door to door handing free Blu-ray copies of season 1 of Lost. If I were the case, I'd hand out every single
Oh my gosh,
copy.
you're dressed up like a little Mormon boy or something, and you're like, or no, you're handing them out like Gideon Bibles.
You're like Jehovah's Witnesses. To
Yes.
get out the damn pamphlets. But yeah, that's a real religion. Anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. William, I want you to go first, and we have 2 topics each. Or at least I have 2 topics. Jared has 2 topics. I don't know if William does.
Give me 1 second. Just gotta place my food out for a second.
Great, he pulled a me. He's eating on camera.
He's actually stalling because he doesn't have a topic.
You'd be the founder of the Lost Scout. Instead of cookies, it's copies of Lost.
Copies of Lost.
It'll be the Lost Convention. Oh wait, they already have Lost conventions, but
but yeah. All of my topics today will be coming from Variety.com.
Variety.com. Oh dear.
All right, so this one is posted on January 10th, 2024 of this year, and the title says 28 Days Later sequel in the works. Boy, Alex Garland reteamed to launch new trilogy with 20 years later.
First of all, this article is 3 months old, and you already didn't know about 28 months later? It's been announced for a couple of months now, and Sony just got the rights to it about a month ago.
I mean, do you want me to go over it, or do you want me to go with a different topic?
I'll resurface. I'll use the topic as a discussion course because I think I know where I can take it with instead of just reading the damn thing. Because I like these 28 years. Excuse me, they didn't make 28 months later. It's 28 years later.
I still need to see these movies.
It's supposed to be the first of a trilogy, so I assume the sequel will be called 28 months later, and then maybe 24 hours later is the third one. I don't know. But these movies, I really love them. I
do too.
Mainly the second, 28 weeks later, but I love 28 days later too. Because I love Danny Boyle's work. I'm very iffy about Alex Garland, as you know. However, it's funny people talking about him now because his new movie is supposed to come out, this weekend? Is Civil War coming out this weekend?
I'm either this week or next week. I believe so.
This weekend.
Okay.
This weekend.
Okay.
And I can't wait to see it. Yeah, this weekend, April 12th. Yep. But I can't wait to see that movie because obvious reasons. Anyway, back to 28 Days Later. I think it's the best movie Alex Garland's ever written. Right, as of now, it's the best script he's ever written. It's shot on a shitty Handycam, but the feel of it works so well. Of course, Cillian Murphy became a breakout star thanks to this movie. Although I think now he is about as popular as it gets now because of Oppie. But at this time, he was a virtual unknown, and this movie kind of made him kind of gradually reach the heights of his career that he's reaching now. And as for 28 weeks later, I love that movie even more. Like, that movie is so emotional. It's a punch in the gut. It's adrenaline pumping. It is just, it's insane, that movie. That movie is insane. Like, the opening scene where Robert Carlyle is fucking running away from the zombies. It's just crazy. It's just nuts. And it has people you might recognize, like Jeremy Renner. He was an unknown. He was in that movie. Rose Byrne was an unknown. Imogen Poots. I forgot. Harold Perrineau's in it. What? Yes, he's in 28.
What?
Yes, he's in it. I forget anybody else, but that's like the major players of that movie. But like that movie in particular is so masterfully done. I can't believe that same guy who did 28 Weeks Later, Juan Carlos Fraz. Oh god, I can't. Let's just put it this way. He directed a movie this year. It was called Damsel. It was a Netflix movie. Mediocre as fuck.
Oh yeah, Damsel. I forgot about that.
But I love 28 Days. I love 28 Days Later too. But 28 Weeks Later, that's the shit. And it took them this long to make a fucking sequel to it. And I have a feeling that it's gonna connect both of these movies. Like some of the characters in the movie are gonna connect into 28 Weeks Later and 28 Days Later. Like Cillian Murphy, I wouldn't be surprised if he's returning to be in the movie. I wouldn't be surprised, considering he's now hot. He's now a big star now. I bet you he's gonna do this,
especially with the recent one that he won Best Actor for Oppenheimer. He is going to be like one of those actors that you have to be on the lookout for whenever he's in another big movie.
He's an A-lister now. At this point, it took him 15 years, but hey, he's an A-lister now.
I mean, typically, like when somebody ends up winning, an Oscar or whatever, sometimes at least they end up having a little bit of a renaissance of sorts. So yeah, it would make sense.
Yes. Let's see. Garland confirmed that he's working on a trilogy of sequel films. So 28 years later is the first of a trilogy. It is. And of course, if the Sony bought the rights to it, which is funny because I would think that Disney would get the rights to it because of the fact that Disney owns the first two movies. However, technically no! Considering how big is no, I'm straight as fuck.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
That one.
Since Sony got the rights to it, it kind of makes sense to me because you know why? Remember, Disney and Sony made that physical media deal that's going to be in effect soon because the first Omen will be the first movie that's going to be part of the partnership. So it's coming out pretty soon. With that being said, side note, I can't believe that the first Omen got great reviews. I can't
honestly
believe that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
That is crazy. Like 50 years later for a new Omen movie to show up and then it's gotten great praise. I'm like,
yeah, it's nuts. It is fucking nuts. I'm just like, especially considering that there has been no good Omen sequel. None. No. The Omen 2, the Final Conflict, the made-for-TV one got the biggest shout of them all. The remake, even that TV show that they tried to do, that was on A&E, I believe.
They did a TV show?
Yes, they did a TV show. It was called Damien, I believe. I believe.
Of course.
I'm gonna make sure. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure. Damien.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I've
Yep,
also
it
heard
is.
too
It
that the
is.
remake of The Omen from 2006 was literally the same exact shot by shot.
It's not
almost
shot by
like
shot, but
remix
it's
of-
line for
I
line.
mean, it's the same writer too.
It's not shot for shot. They definitely changed some of the shots, but it's line for line. They use the same fucking script. It's line for line. It's not shot
Oh
for
my-
shot, but it's line for line, certainly.
Lazy filmmaking.
Yeah, I guess who directed it? John Moore, the definition of lazy filmmaker.
Oh yeah.
He is fucking lazy. Max Payne, A Good Day to Die Hard. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just wow. Just like you can't even like it's unbelievable. It's so dumb. And also but I can't believe that actually it got good reviews. It's the Cabin Fever or Psycho of remakes. I wouldn't go that far because Psycho remake,
I
Cabin Fever remake. But again, Cabin Fever was dead on arrival because the first movie ain't very good either, wasn't it? So that was done on arrival. So I'm not saying the Lion King because that remake was really different. Capiche? I'm with you. They changed a couple of things, like the Rube Goldberg machine,
Go on, Beetle.
and the fact that Hans Zimmer decided to rip off his score for Inception in the score for the remake.
Oh yeah, I've actually
Wait, what movie
heard.
are we talking about
The
again?
Lion King remake. There's a cute
Oh yes,
where
yes,
they
yes.
rip off the score for Inception.
I've
Like,
actually
Hans
heard
Zimmer-
about this, and I was like, "What? Oh my god! You're
Look,
literally
like,
taking
Hans,
something
I
like
love
a little."
you, but come on, you gotta stop being lazy now. You gotta stop being lazy now. He's like,
Yeah, no more sleeping on the job, Mister.
yeah, no more sleeping on the job. Timon. Oh, that's right. Timon's gonna be our guest. But you know what? At least it's better than the version in Descendants. I'll give him credit because when they did that song in Descendants, it made me want to kill myself. Oh God, Descendants. Speaking of which, the fucking spinoff is coming out. That trailer came out recently.
If
Fuck.
only, if
Who
only,
asked for that?
if only Ibarra was here, he would be fuming.
He
Like,
would
he would
be
literally-
mad.
He would be like that guy, like that guy in Network. But I want to read this quote that Murphy has said. Every time I do bump into Danny or Alex, I always mention it. I showed it to my kids recently, some Halloween about 4 or 5 years ago, and they loved it. It really stands up, which is amazing for a film that's 20 years old. So yeah, I love the idea, and it's very appealing to me. In the same feature, Boyle praised Garland's pitch for a sequel, saying, "It feels like a very good time, actually. It's funny. I hadn't thought about it until you just said it. And I remembered, bang, this script, which is, again, set in England, very much about England."
Okay, so that means it's
Okay.
like they're gonna get rid of the American isms of 28 weeks later. The American isms is probably going to go because there's a lot. It feels like an American production. It really does. That sequel does feel a little bit more American. Although there is a couple of British actors like Robert Carlyle's in it and Idris Elba's in it, obviously. Although I think Idris Elba didn't have his British accent. I think he played an American, but. The Zombies 4 being confirmed. I don't need to know about DComs right now, Tanner. I don't need to know about that shit.
Oh my god.
I thought third Zombies was supposed to be the last. Disney Channel. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Poopy. But yeah, I'm excited.
I
Losing
am
my
too.
train of thought here. I'm excited.
I am too. And it looks like also too the project, I don't know if we talked about this, it is seeking a production budget around $75 million.
Well,
A
Sony
notable-
gave it to them. Obviously, they got the rights to it.
Yes, I'm actually really excited too, and I am looking forward to seeing what the team has to offer.
Yeah, I do as well. I mean,
Mhm.
I have a hot take. Alex Garland, I think he might be a better writer than he is a director.
Well, isn't like Civil War supposed to be his last film that he
His
is going to
last
be
movie
directing?
by himself. He wants to co-direct movies and write movies, but his last solo effort will be Civil War. Probably because Annihilation and Men didn't do so well, especially Men. Oh God, help me! I heard
Yeah.
Men. That movie was like absolute just vomit. It was just like ugh. And
Hon-
Annihilation, I hated. I hated.
honestly, you don't need to. You don't need to watch Men. Honestly.
It's like the same typical A24 pretentious is but while also trying to be a
Oh,
message movie
oh
at
my
the
God!
same time.
It is so. That movie was so full of itself.
It's funny that happened because now with Civil War, Alex Garland, because the movie's about a civil war in America between, of course, the liberals and the conservatives, but Alex Garland made it fucking clear that that in the movie does not pick a side. You have to, the movie does not pick a side. It's very apolitical. It's just showing you what it's like to be in there and just showing everything through both sides equally. And people are, and what's funny is that people complain about men being too heavy-handed, and yet people wanted to see, especially the certain people on Letterboxd who lean a little left, saying, "Oh no, they should do more. You're supposed to pick a side. You're supposed to pick a side. Considering what the divisive nature of this country, I think Alex Garland did the right thing and went full on, just showing everything through both perspectives, and you just determine what you think about everything. He made the right call, because if he picked one side, the movie would be so divisive, and it would probably be a box
Oh
office
my
failure.
God! It would be.
It would be a nightmare. It would be
So,
an absolute nightmare. That
it,
was, it would be a
it it
nightmare.
it really would. But I'm glad that he actually made the right call of not
Which
picking
is
a
funny
side.
because Men is apparently
directing
so
the movie.
heavy-handed. It's so funny that he's decided, hey, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna be heavy-handed no more.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What's the
yeah.
next topic? Oh wait.
Same here.
We usually go. Oh wait, we go back and forth. I'm an idiot. Okay, I
Oh.
guess I'll go next
Dumbass.
because I was struggling to figure out what I was gonna talk about, but I have to delve back into the well of mumbo jumbo.
No.
Oh
And
no.
today we're gonna talk about the top 30 worst acting performances of all time.
Oh.
And this time actually on their website, so it can make it easier instead of just skimming through YouTube.
You know what? Whenever I do a Watch Mojo list, I always look at their site and actually read the article rather than just going
Yeah, it's really
through
much
the
a
video with
manuscript of
ads.
the video anyway, so
Yeah, it makes
Okay.
it a lot more easier. But top 30, that's a first.
okay. This is it. This is top 30. So this is again top 30 worst acting performances of all time. Starting off with number. When did this come out? I want to make sure this is new. I don't want to make sure this is fucking old. Go down, go down, go down, go down. No, 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 no. No, wait. That's I can't see.
I'm 100% sure that it came out around like a month ago.
Okay, hope so. I hope I'm not getting anything like old. That's the problem. I don't want to have
Yeah.
anything old.
Yeah, because I was getting like a notification about that, you know?
And the video's not even showing up. I don't know if they even fucking took it down. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and go with it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Number 30. Eddie Redmayne for Jupiter Ascending.
I create life!
And I destroy it.
Literally it just won the Academy Award or something, and then
Yeah, that came out in March 2015, right after he won the fucking award, right afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know he was in Jupiter Ascending when he won the Oscar. I didn't even know. Number 29. Hilary Duff for The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
oh,
I
fuck.
agree. I agree.
That
And
movie is
it's
so
sad
awful.
because she
bad.
is the best thing in it, and
Oh,
still
God.
not good.
That movie's awful. Especially
Ugh.
with how it ends. That I was disgusted.
It's so bad. It is so bad. It makes Once Upon a Time in Hollywood really look like, okay, even though you made changes, I understood what you did. Now at this one, I don't understand what you did.
Like they basically exploited like the whole like storyline with Sharon Tate, and I'm like, what the fuck did you do? And this was actually coming to the same guy who directed really
Crystal
good
Lake
horror
Memories.
directors.
He
Yes,
did Never Seen
and
Again. He did Crystal Lake Memories. He's known for documentaries, and then now he's doing this shit. He did the Cole Brown Simpson. I think
Oh,
that
that
was the sequel.
one's.
He did one about Eileen Wuornos, which that one's just like
He did
motherfucker.
Eileen Wuornos and the Ted Bundy movie in the same year.
Oh my god,
They
Ted
were almost
Bundy.
like companion films because like they had like the same like American Boogeyman and American Boogie Woman.
Oh my god, that's
American Boogie Woman.
Thank you, Chuck Jose. Thank you.
I can't. Number 28, Jared Leto, Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Awful. And in the Snyder Cut, I'm sorry, hot take. He's not much better in the Snyder Cut. Cut out those 30 minutes of bullshit at the end. What end the movie when Superman was gonna come up and fly away and cut to black and none of that epilogue bullshit. That's what the Snyder Cut should have done. But no, we get 30 minutes of sequel-based bullshit for movies we will never get.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Snyder did that. That's a bad choice.
When I initially watched these Justice League with the Snyder Cut, I was just like, you know what? One of my two best friends and we were watching this. It only took us only 2 days to finish because since it was around like a 4-hour movie,
4
we
hours
split
and 2
it into
minutes.
2 hours, give or take. And yeah.
Yeah, I like the film just fine, but that really cuts it for me. It's not a masterpiece
Yeah.
like everybody says it is. It's not a masterpiece. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not Endgame. Anybody saying this is better than Endgame? Sorry, you're not. You're an idiot.
That's really pulling it.
That's
pushing
pulling it. You're just that's what the Snyder fanboys do. And again, the Snyder fanboys, I cannot stand. I can't.
Oh gosh.
Number 27, Tom Cruise in The Mummy. The Mummy.
At least
Jesus
we will
Christ.
be reviewing
Dark Universe.
At least we will be reviewing the Brendan Fraser one, which is the good one.
The good one.
The good one. Okay. Number 26. Oh god, do I have to talk about this film again? Tyler Perry in Alex Cross.
Oh my god. Jack Shepard, what are you doing in that movie?
Oh my god, don't remind me that he's the villain, please. Oh god. And also known for this. Also known for this. Shaky cam galore.
And
Rest
even
in peace, Dark Universe.
and oh my god, and the line after I believe Tyler Perry's character was about to kill the villain, right? He was like, I made you, and then
I made you? What, that's the same thing? Like, I create life and I destroy it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Number 25, Colson Baker. You might know who that is. You might not know who that is, but you know his alias, Machine Gun Kelly, in the movie called Good Morning. Machine Gun Kelly, he's a hack. Terrible artist, terrible actor. He's awful. Terrible rapper, too. He's terrible. Number 24. I'm almost glad I did this list without Jordy being here because Justin Chatwood for Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh my god. He would be fuming.
This is what he did. Listen. I have a feeling that Master Roshi took him in after all that shit happened in that stupid far where Locke was in.
What?
Number 23, Robert Downey Jr. in Doolittle. I've never seen Doolittle.
I find it really hard when I watch movies in cam quality to even like remember them. So I don't remember them. Watching the movie.
Oh my god, that was a train wreck.
Stephen Gaghan, that killed his career. That ruined it.
And you got a good cast in it too. What happened?
Most of the good cast just did the fucking recording lines for 5 minutes and then they were done and they're out of there.
Doolittle is terrible.
Listen, even the original Dr. Doolittle, the musical one, don't even watch that one. Apparently, it's not that very good. The best one is the Eddie Murphy one, surprisingly enough. It's pretty sad when Eddie Murphy is the best Doolittle movie you could get. That's sad. Number 22, Jamie Kennedy for Son of the Mask. Shoot me.
Yep.
Randy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God, it is so bad.
It is.
Number 21, uh-oh. This is not going to make somebody happy. This is going to make somebody not happy here. Number 21 is Colin Farrell and Alexander. Sorry,
I knew it.
Darren. Sorry.
This is Colin Farrell's like performance. The whole movie, his eyes are just like this big.
I am taking a photo of that.
And yeah,
Sure.
Hold up.
Damn it,
taking-
Oliver Stone. Ah!
I got it. Sorry, Jared.
Oh, dear.
I'm trying to think if there's like, because obviously I'm not going to defend that my favorite movie of all time is a perfect movie, but like I'm trying to think if there's like a performance in that movie that I would like say is like even that's worse, and it might just be like it might end up being like Jared Leto just because he's bland.
Poor Jared Leto. Great. Is he really that great of an actor? That's a very good question. Number 20. Oh, dear. Do I have to do this bullshit again? All right, fine. I got to position myself now. Dan!
Oh, gosh.
Mm,
Godfather Part 3.
Nepotism, the movie. Sophia
Oh, my.
Coppola for The Godfather Part 3. Again, nepotism. Winona Ryder was supposed to play this role. She probably would have done a better job. Probably. I don't know for sure. Number 19. Dennis Hopper in Super Mario Brothers.
no.
Koopa. Bowser, Koopa, whatever the fuck.
Bowser.
Monkey.
A monkey.
Yeah, Jesus. Number 18. Steven Seagal and Half-Bass Dead. Oh my God. More fucking Steven Seagal. This is the one with this is the one where he's in the prison, right? I think this is the one where he's in the prison. This is like his last theatrical movie. I think that's
I don't know because all the movies blend into each other because they all sound the same.
Half-Bass Dead. Yeah, it's the prison. It's a ripoff of The Rock almost.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's with Ja Rule and Morris Chestnut. Jesus, no wonder this movie is shit because it's Screen Gems and Franchise Pictures. That's the double fail moment. Number 17, Mariah Carey in Glitter. Well, obviously. That movie's pretty bad, and she's bad in it. Number 16, I don't entirely agree with this one because it's an entire franchise. One of them, I'll say no. One of which I'll say yes. And you'll know what I mean when I say the title. Megan Fox in the Transformers franchise. The first one, she's actually decent. She's actually decent in the first one. Revenge of the Fallen, forget about it. Forget about it with Revenge of the Fallen. Forget about it.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I remember that I had to do a review of Revenge of the Fallen before I saw Rise of the Beast.
I'll give her credit. She's better than the chick from The Last Airbender who played guitar, and she was better than the Victoria's Secret chick they got for the third movie. Michael Bay, enough. Number 15, Kirk Cameron in Saving Christmas. I can't. No, this movie is bad.
That's a bad movie.
I've never seen that movie.
It's a funny bad movie though.
It's funny.
It's hilarious.
He drinks a cup of hot chocolate and there's nothing in the mug.
and And then like the two guys have like a secret conversation and they put the mugs over and then their lines are like 80 yard and they're just like
And also another thing too, almost half of the movies and it's set in a damn car. It's some damn SUV.
also
Go ahead.
Santa is in it and like looks like he's gonna kill somebody.
Yes, that scene.
What?
It's one of the most confused movies I've ever seen. For a Christian movie, I don't understand why some of this shit was in this movie. Like, I thought you were like holier than holy, but no, Santa's about to fucking kill people, and just like, you hypocrite. Number 14, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin. Oh, what killed the dinosaurs?
He's
Ice
freaking
Age.
crazy in that movie though.
I'm sorry though, I think he was funny. He knew what kind of movie he was in. He was the only one who was fucking trying. I don't agree because he was actually trying.
I think
Yeah.
the worst performance in that movie is Batgirl herself.
Alicia Silverstone. Oh my god, this movie killed Alicia Silverstone's career. Big time. It killed her career. Bruce, it's me, Barbara. That's how she delivers every single line. Every single line.
Suit me up, Uncle
Wow,
Alfred.
Suit me up, Uncle Alfred.
Hold up.
Fuck.
Hold up. I would.
Number 13.
Speaking of Frosty, I want a Wendy's Frosty one day.
13. Halle Berry and Catwoman. Here comes the inevitable. I would like to thank Warner Brothers for putting me in this piece of shit god-awful movie. Oh, Jesus.
Sure.
She is so bad in this. It's over the top, but not in a good way. I mean,
Sharon Stone, what were you doing in that movie?
and the milk stuff, and the
Oh,
puns,
yeah.
and the eating
Basketball.
fish like a fucking, I don't know.
It's just a weird freaking movie. It's so
basketball.
I want to
Basketball.
thank my terrible childhood. Number
You only
12.
see that though.
Number 12, Madonna in Swept Away. I've seen this. She sucks in this. But again, she sucks in almost every movie she's in. What movie where she acted in, other than Evita, was she any good in? Tell me. I want to know, because
None.
none. Yeah, exactly. None. That movie is terrible.
Nope.
Terrible. Number 11, Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan for 50 Shades of Grey, the entire franchise. Stop. Dakota Johnson has done something worse since 50 Shades.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to get out my Madam Web approved Pepsi to explain it?
And do you want me to put the link in the live chat to go to my rant?
Oh my god. It's just so bad. It's funny because he uses the same damn song for the basketball scene from Catwoman.
And
Jesus.
and
Madam Web, that movie, like, bless her, because she knew it was bad and she didn't give a fuck, and her performance is really bad because of it. She didn't give a fuck.
yeah.
But
I mean, a lot of people are just like even Sydney Sweeney was like, I used this so that I could get other better options.
In fact, guess what? I found out the reason why she signed on to Madam Web, Sydney Sweeney, that is. She wanted to get anyone but you off the ground at Sony. She did this movie to get anyone but you in the theaters, which came out, of course, 2 months prior.
And then Immaculate was like a passion project of hers.
Yes.
And
But
by
that's
the way,
not Sony. But I'm just saying.
I mean, true.
She fucked Sony so she could get anyone but you made at the studio.
yeah, and Jared,
Bad interpretation, but I know.
I mean, I'm the one who revealed those 2 screenshots where it's basically like just use the same exact shot from.
Hold on, one
like,
second.
Yes.
I'm the one who revealed those 2 screenshots, and I'm just like, if you're gonna be that lazy of a filmmaker and just like replicate the same exact shot from that dream sequence,
And
you're doing something
people
wrong.
wanted to see anyone but her in movies. Immaculate didn't do so well, even though saying, "Oh, it's good, it's a big hit." No, it didn't really do that well. Anyone but you, I guess, made $100 million, but that's about it. And honestly, he's not. Sydney Sweeney is not that great of an actress. She hasn't proved to me that she's really like. People like her because she's a sex symbol. That's it.
Oh
Because
my
she has
god.
big knees.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
Tanner, you silly goose honk.
Number 10. I am no coward. Jaden Smith from After Earth.
Oh my gosh.
Nepotism.
Not Will Smith, as much as I love you,
M.
but
Night Shyamalan. What the fuck were you thinking?
your performance was so cold it's not even funny.
Number 8. Mike Myers in The Love Guru.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the worst performance in the Cat in the Hat. I'm sorry. It is. It is. Yeah. The
Yep.
dude wipes. Oh god, the fucking dude wipes. Because when we were watching WrestleMania, there was this company called Dude Wipes who sponsored it. It's literally just Huggies wipes, but for men. That's what Dude Wipes is. Apparently, their commercials are disturbing. That's what Nick told me. I don't know if that's for true. Number 8, Taylor Lautner in Abduction. This movie killed his career.
Yep.
And it killed John Singleton's career too, because he never made another film again. But then he passed away.
Can we please, for the love of God, get Jason Bourne to punch the shit out of Taylor Lautner?
Oh my god. So
Because
bad.
Jason Bourne is a better agent than him.
Number 7. The whole cast of The Last Airbender. The entire cast.
Yeah, I agree.
No one's going out empty-handed. Everybody's gonna get one. But yeah, this movie is so bad.
Oh my god.
Especially Jackson Rathbone in that movie.
Jackson Rathbone is from another world.
And 2 times.
In anything he's in.
2 times. Me watching that movie twice is enough.
That's more than enough for me. Number 6,
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez and Geely. Why not Ben Affleck? Ben Affleck should be on here too. He was embarrassing in that film. What,
I
because he
mean,
gets the turkey timeline? Gobble,
yeah, I think
gobble?
that is probably the scene that.
That put it over the top.
Yeah.
Oh no, stop. Justin Bartha. He should have been there. Forget about it. He's the worst of the whole movie. And the dead
Baywatch.
I want to see the Baywatch. And I'm gonna rap Baby Got Back like a fucking retard. I'm just like,
Oh my god.
Jesus, that performance is so bad. Number 5, Eddie Murphy. There's a lot of Eddie Murphy movies you can choose from, but they chose Norbit. Norbit. I'm gonna admit that movie is kind of a guilty pleasure. I know it's bad. It's a bad movie. I know it's bad. It's very bad, but I grew up with it. It made me laugh when I was a kid. And whenever I want to see stupid shit,
Yes, punch out your frustrations, William.
oh my god, what have I done?
Fucking Norbit.
Where Eddie Murphy plays a nerd, a fat woman, and an Asian guy.
Oh, good God Almighty.
Oh my god, the fucking scene where the fat one is going down the water slide, that made me laugh so hard when I was a kid for some stupid ass reason.
Hey, Nick. I'm William the Conqueror, and I can conquer you all.
Oh, okay, calm down, Jimmy King. You will not rule anybody. Fuck Ready to Rumble. Number 4, John Travolta in Battlefield Earth. Oh, God.
Speaking of which,
Oh my god, fucking Battlefield Earth. Number 3, Adam Sandler in Jack and Jill.
yeah,
Bad, very bad.
so
And
bad.
Katie Holmes, what are you doing in that film?
Yeah.
and like the whole movie is just like Dean Cundy shot that movie. The same guy who shot Halloween shot this movie.
Oh my
I don't get it.
god.
He also shot episodes of Mando and Boba Fett. Come on. Was it you that desperate for a paycheck? I don't know. Anyway, point is, burn it. What would they say? Burn it.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Not as bad as Bucky Larson. Bucky Larson's worse. It was worse. Forget about it. Number 2, Nicolas Cage in The Wicker Man.
Not the beast!
Not the beast!
Goddamn honey! That movie
Also,
is
punch.
so bad it's ridiculous. Let's not forget.
He did. Franchise Pictures. Mr. Coat did a video about Franchise Pictures a couple of weeks ago. They pretty much pulled the producers. If you ever seen the movie Producers, where they inflated the goddamn budget just to, they made a bomb to make money. That's what they did with Battlefield Earth.
Hold up. I gotta do an impression. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Number 1 is, well, I'll just let the man explain I'll let the man explain it to himself.
They betrayed me, they didn't keep their promise, they tricked me, and I don't care anymore. Hi, doggy.
Stop ganging up on me! Okay, not Danny, but you get the gist. Tommy was...
That is an inspired performance
on.
that inspired a generation.
No, I'm gonna make Jordy mad by saying this.
Anyway, how is your sex life?
I'm gonna say it. It's one of the greatest performances I've ever seen in 2003.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
I cannot believe I just said that.
That's
Oh my god.
freaking
God,
glorious.
Yes, the room is the absolute best. It's the
It
best.
is the best.
Oh
but
my god,
but
he's gonna
there
kill
are
us
so
now.
many other ones missing though.
What else? What am I?
Where
Already triggered.
where's Tom Green and Freddy Got Fingered?
Oh, thank you. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on one second.
Jared, you know about that, right?
Oh yeah, I
Freddy
know
got
Freddy
fingered.
got fingered
Fuck,
very
Freddy
well.
got fingered. Motherfuck, Freddy got fingered.
Where's
That
Paris?
fucking piece of shit. You guys, you wear a fucking a dead moose as a fucking carcass. A dead moose carcass as his skin and.
Where's
What am I even thinking about is what I'm eating.
Where's Paris Hilton in The Hottie and the Naughty?
Well, Paris Hilton pledged this.
Where is hold on. Where's Robert De Niro in Dirty Grandpa?
Let's see.
Where's
think
also I would put Zac Efron on there too.
For which movie? Oh, for Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those
Jenny
are some of the worst.
McCarthy, thank you.
Yes, thank you for Dirty Love.
Oh my god, I'll put her for fucking basketball even, because she wasn't even trying in basketball, and I love basketball. I fucking love that film. You all know I love basketball, but she was terrible in it.
Oh, and I still think about it.
Lindsay Lohan and I Know Who Killed Me. The entire cast of Bratz. Yeah, the entire cast of Bratz.
Or
cast.
everyone in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Well, not Brad Dourif. He was trying.
Yeah.
Brad Dourif was trying. Like it or not, Brad Dourif was trying.
One of the worst movies. Still one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
You know, considering everybody else, yeah. Malcolm McDowell, what's her name? Scott Taylor Compton.
Oh
my
my-
fuck played Michael
Scott.
Myers in that film.
Oh my god, I could not stand Scott Taylor Compton in that movie. She drove me to the boiling
Weird
point.
Al, that's okay. Weird Al is always true.
Yeah.
What else can I think of?
Weird Al's a legend though, so you don't shush him. Think of some of the worst fucking things I've ever seen.
There's so many others.
Okay, I think I have one. It's yes, Melanie Griffith in the movie Shining Through. If you've ever seen that movie, oh my word. That is one of the worst performances, male or female, I've ever seen. She wasn't even trying. There's a scene where she's trying to get Michael Douglas to pretty much let her become a spy for the They're trying to spy on the Nazis on this movie. So she wants to be a spy, and she pretty much goes to him in the middle of the night, and she is like, she cooked up a bunch of fucking, because she's gonna be a spy by being a cook, like, you know, those cooks in those houses that the Nazis have. And they were like, he was like, oh, I can make strudel and all this other shit. And it was like, that whole monologue is one of the worst monologues of all time.
I have another big one.
Thank you. Everyone in North, except for Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood could get away scot-free. Elijah Wood could be fine. Everybody else can fuck off.
Where are Lorenza Izzo and Ana de Armas for Knock Knock?
Well, Ana de Armas actually did a couple of good things. Lorenza Izzo, she just flatlined the face of the fucking planet.
Ice Cube, fist fight.
About the X-Day of the Union.
Who was the worst character in the remake of Black Christmas, the 2019 version?
Imogen Poots is probably the worst. Wait, no.
Yeah.
She's the main character, though. No, the other one.
No.
The other bitch who was fighting with that one guy about
Chris.
Chris is the main character. That's Imogen Poots' character. But there's another one where that whole scene. Remember the what Austin likes to call the not all men scene. That is the worst scene in the entire movie. I forget who was the main one who fights with that one guy. Let me have a look.
That is like.
Hold on, 1 minute. Oh, is it Chris? Oh no, Imogen Poots' character's name is Riley. Excuse me. So it is Chris, isn't it? Chris who fights with that one guy. I forget his name.
I cannot remember that movie at all.
Fuck that movie. I'm glad you didn't fucking remember. It's better you don't remember, because if we did, I'd be fucking ranting for 5 to 10 minutes.
Where's everyone in Resident Evil: The Final Chapter?
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh.
Yeah, Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. That movie is so bad.
That's.
Like Mila Jovovich. I don't even know Mila Jovovich even tries in most of the movies she's in. You can put Mila Jovovich roles every single movie she's been in, except for maybe The Fifth Element.
I say The Final Chapter because that was the one that drove me to my boiling point.
Yeah,
and
that's
also,
there's that boiling point.
It was also an insult to the games.
It's very bad. Oh, come on, stop. All right, I'm gonna let Jared talk now before I start burping again.
Go ahead, Jared.
First time, Jared.
All right. Well, let me pop. Well, actually, okay. I can't find. I was trying to look for another Watch Mojo list and everything, but so I'll actually go on and talk about what I was actually going to talk about second.
No. Victor the Ogre, fuck off. Piss off.
So, I'm actually going to do a little bit of a movie review, and it's going to be for a movie that I am actually going to do a full ass review of this Saturday.
Oh, never mind. I'm waiting for you, William, to complete that fucking trifecta of lost rankings and reviews. I'm waiting.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it's actually, we're just going to be reviewing the Lost movie, otherwise known as Season 4. No.
God
got about
damn
halfway
it.
through, buddy. He got about halfway through.
Oh, yeah.
So, this weekend, I went, me and Morgan, we went to go see a movie.
God, this is all the old people. Oh no, this is the old people story, isn't it? Oh no.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Well, thankfully, like, I will talk about the old people, but I will talk about the movie as well. So,
William as donkey.
I've talked about this before and everything, that Morgan and I are trying to go through the 1001 movies to see before you die. It's a nice way for us to watch movies kind of out of our comfort zone.
That list, 200?
And what? Huh?
How far have you gotten through that list?
Maybe 100. Hey, we have the rest of our lives. But anyway, so for its 85th anniversary, Gone with the Wind was going to be showing in theaters, and we were thinking that, well, it's a 4-hour-long movie. This is probably the best time to watch it because we can pay attention to. We have no choice but to pay attention to it because we are
it's
in
a
the
big ass
theater.
screen. It's a big ass screen.
Yes, and a big ass screen. And I have seen this. Morgan has seen it before, but she was like 12 years old when she watched it because it's her stepmom's favorite movie. And I've seen it twice before. Once was literally like, actually maybe both times was like either on my phone or on my laptop. Not prime ways of watching,
Yeah.
what considered, one of the greatest films ever made, or most important films ever made. So we got to watch this movie, and I have to say, like, it was a fantastic experience watching this in the theater. Like, it was like, this is definitely the place I needed to watch this movie to really appreciate it. On a huge screen with a huge crowd of people. Now, I didn't think about this at all because sometimes Fathom events are, unless they're like super like religious movies with Fathom events, they're not like super populated with people.
No. Except for Clicks 3. Clicks 3 apparently did pretty well for them.
But
so did James Bond. It's Kevin Smith. I'm sorry about being biased about Kevin Smith. Moving on.
And so it's like, the movie is like nearly 4 hours long, and there's 3 days that it was being shown. It was being shown on Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it was like both the showings were at like 7. Most of the showings were at 7 and everything,
7?
but
oh
yes, 7 p.m.
Jesus Christ! You probably
So,
be at fucking 12 o'clock in the fucking night.
So we were like, okay, we'll go to the one showing on Sunday that's at 1 o'clock.
Okay,
and
that sounds better.
It was a packed house. Like, there was so many old white people. And it was like, there was also just like some really interesting moments throughout the entire film that never ruined my enjoyment of the film, but were just fun little details when it comes to these old people watching, probably, a movie that they probably watched,
200 times, 300 times.
So we saw multiple times. There was a person down farther down, and they were filming the opening of the movie.
Wait, so the intermission, not the overture. Was there the overture and the intermission in this?
Yes, but both of them were there. So it was like 2 whole minutes of a black screen. But their guy is filming the movie, and we're like, oh my gosh, that's like so illegal. But I mean, I watch cam quality anyway sometimes, but I don't do the things. I just watch the final product of somebody that did the bad things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was that. There was also some lady that was like right down from me, and she would take pictures throughout the movie of the movie.
God, these old people don't know theater etiquette.
And I'm just like,
wow,
this is a movie that you probably even own.
Yes.
Like, why are you doing this? It was just a really fun experience of like seeing it with this kind of group of people and everything, especially like when we watch
TCM presented kind of thing for Fathom.
Yeah.
So that means probably they got Ben Mankiewicz to start it, I think.
Well, it was it wasn't Ben Mankiewicz. It's another guy. I cannot remember his name. He's old, gray-headed, beard. I cannot remember his name at all, but he is with TCM.
Leonard Martin? I think it's
I
Leonard Martin.
think maybe.
But whenever Leonard Martin does TCM, he usually does like the Disney stuff. Usually
Oh,
What the
no,
Love
hold-
they do.
Maybe I can't remember.
It could be Leonard Martin, but judging by that, did he have glasses? Did he have
Yes,
glasses?
yes, that's
It
him.
might have been Leonard Martin. Might have been.
Okay, yeah. So it was funny to going out of the theater and hearing these old people being like, "Well, that was a good old movie. That was, they don't make them like they used
Oh
to."
no,
and
because
then
everything is wow.
and then this and then some people being
Fuck that
like,
term.
it's a good movie, but it's not as good as the book and everything. It was just all the things that
Oh my God,
old
it sounds
people
like a
say.
fucking hilarious
It was
Oh my
it,
God.
that part was amazing. But also what was actually pretty amazing was the film itself. Now I've watched this film twice before, and I've really loved it and everything. But this time around, I was like, no, like I understand why this movie is a classic. This is like a great film, and also probably what was kind of nice, and it's also a film that is marked with a lot of controversy.
That's probably why I'm thinking it was TCM, because they're saying, oh, there's supposed to be like viewer discretion is advised for this. and that.
They do have the viewer discretion is advised basically there, because in 2020 there was some controversy with it being removed on
HBO
Max,
I believe,
on
yeah,
HBO Max.
Well, Max now, but
And then
before
it
that,
was
good.
added back, and then after some outcry and stuff, it was added back on, but with the warning.
Yeah, I remember TCM did one of those things where they did, like, for the first time they actually put one of the introductions, as TCM usually does on Max, but you would think, oh, there's actually a nice introductions like they did on TCM, but then then it starts off that way. Oh, it's a class, and then boom, 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 content warnings, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 verbally being hammered down here.
And something that what's his face did at the beginning of this, which was really nice, he did put like a lot of context as to like what the movie was back then, because it's very easy, because the movie does not paint a very realistic portrayal of slavery. In fact, it kind of flat out like ignores it and makes it seem as if like it was a pretty happy time, which is
not
highly inaccurate. But they do bring up the fact that Gone with the Wind was kind of the brainchild of like even though it was directed mainly by Victor Fleming.
What's his fucking face? The one who owns what's his fucking face? The producer.
It was Selznick.
Selznick.
Selznick was kind of the auteur. He was the
real
Kevin
director.
Feige.
He's the Kevin Feige of this movie, exactly.
Yes. And he specifically was making Gone with the Wind in an attempt not to do the same thing that happened with Birth of a Nation, which Birth of a Nation, reemergence of the KKK, super racist movie, very influential, you know.
So the reason why this movie is just as racist as Birth of a Nation, because he was trying to ignore it?
Yes, that is the thing. He also didn't listen to he tried doing it all himself, like addressing a lot of the things instead of like maybe talking with some organizations and stuff to try to figure out how to talk about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just kind of ignores all the controversial stuff, and in doing so, and trying not to be racist, the movie ends up being racist, but not intentionally. which is different from Birth of a Nation.
Listen, if Gen Z got a hold of this movie, this movie would be done for.
So like going into that movie, with that context in mind, everything really like paints it differently, and I think helps with like again like enjoying parts of the movie, because this is a 4-hour movie. This is one of the
4
longest
hours.
movies I have ever seen.
Cleopatra's longer though. I think.
And and you know what? I was shocked. It flew by.
How is it
Specifically in the
remotely
first half,
possible?
though.
Oh, there you go. There's your coin toss. There's your fucking Two-Face moment.
Yeah.
Yes. Specifically in the first half, because by the last hour of the movie, I was definitely feeling a little fatigued in the movie's length, and a lot of people actually that even love the movie
got up and left.
well, no, but like even like reviews and stuff of the time, and even now, talk about how the second half of the movie is actually far weaker, because you have the backdrop of the Civil War that kind of enforces like all of the character actions throughout the first half, and once the Civil War stuff is
The
done,
movie's over.
yes, it kind of feels like the movie just kind of keeps going, and also pushes through like a lot of time. Like it covers a huge amount of time in the
God, there's more
second
time jumps in
half.
The Dark Knight Rises. Jesus.
So that does harm the momentum of the film, because you had this first half that really took its time and didn't rush things, and then the second half that just is like, yes, like we have to get through these moments and stuff. So it's one of those things like I
It should have been
wouldn't
2 hours then. I'm
yeah
gonna say it.
I wouldn't recommend that the movie be longer with the second half, but maybe shorten the first half to make it a little more equal, so that the second half isn't as sporadic. But this is one of the most beautiful movies I think I have ever seen. It is, it's filmed in Technicolor, and it's far different from another Technicolor film that came out the same year, Wizard of Oz, which is bright colors, just a vibrant looking movie.
Oz pushed Technicolor to its limits.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because Gone with the Wind is a movie with more like natural kind of browns, and it's more yes, it's more of a natural, like earthy kind of looking movie, and yet still looks beautiful. And I do want to say this too, because a lot of people have talked about it, and my boss has even talked about it, because Scarlett O'Hara, the main character, is a very unlikable character.
Great, she's another bitch, just like last week.
I remember you were telling me about that, Jared.
She is a great protagonist, but a hero she is not. She is the anti-hero in her story.
Oh, so she shadowed the hedgehog for this movie.
And she like constantly, like, she will frustrate you and make you feel really bad for everybody else that has to deal with her a little bit. But Vivian Lee's performance is like stellar in this movie, and all the performances really across the board are like really good. And of course I have to you have to bring up oh gosh, I cannot remember her name, the actress that plays Mammy in the film, who is the first Black actress to win an Academy Award. She won it for Best Supporting Actress.
Good for her.
She is fantastic in it. And that's a thing too that is nice is Selznick wanted to again, maybe he was a little too ahead of himself and everything, but got him too ahead of himself. But he wanted to celebrate black actors and maybe not the best way and everything because they are stereotyped.
It's very clear because his heart is in the right place. His heart was in the right place, but then with the stereotypes and shit, oh, forget about it.
But yeah, she's fantastic, and yes, the movie is made up with so many like iconic lines and everything.
Right here, I don't give a damn.
That's probably the biggest of them all.
Immortalized in film, and it's just you're watching the movie and you definitely feel like you are watching like something extremely important, like you are watching one of the greatest films.
You're watching history unfolding right
yes
here.
It is big, it is epic, and again, like, has some of the best looking shots in any film ever. Especially when it comes to like shadows. There's a lot of scenes with the backdrop of like the setting sun and
Sun Quan, I love that character.
characters are like in the foreground in shadow and everything, and it's just gorgeous to look at. And I was actually, when the movie, before the movie started, it mentioned something about the movie being on digital in 4K. And I have not seen anything online that supports any of that. I swear it said digital on 4K.
Let me have a look.
Really?
Because I have not been able to find it at all.
Maybe what they did was, when it was restored in 2009, they restored it to 4K. Let me have a look. Okay, let's see. Come on. Oh! I see what they did here. You know the transfer for the Blu-ray release?
Okay. Yes.
That was done by an 8K resolution. So it's the same transfer, but they converted it up to 4K.
Okay.
It was done for an 8K transfer. So they pushed it up to 4K. It's the same transfer, but it looks even more stunning now because it's 4K. You can see the high dynamic range going crazy.
Yes,
the
because this movie looked freaking amazing. Again, like it's such a clear picture, and I'm so glad. Like, I haven't quite had like an experience watching like a movie like this, and since, you know, obviously like Titanic and like the first Avatar.
What about Dune Part 2, buddy? You forgot about Dune.
Oh, well, yeah. Yes, that too. But yeah, it was, but with those movies, I was watching them in a big, crazier, more technically advanced theater.
Yeah, especially with Titanic. That was only, you could only see it in IMAX or in Dolby Cinema. I think that was the only formats for that.
But overall, like, I didn't really talk too much about the film and everything. It's just, it's such a big film, so there's like almost like too much to talk about.
Yeah.
I talked a little bit about, I kind of hit the points and everything, the performances, the cinematography in particular. The music is like really great too. This is a like fantastic score. But ultimately, like, the movie runs 4 hours, and it at times doesn't feel its length, but by the end it does. And it just kind of rushes through the, you know, second half of the film, and it's just far less like engaging, which is why as much as I love it and like want to give it a 9 out of 10,
you can't.
I just can't. At least right now. But yeah, it's a very high and enthusiastic, like 8 out of 10, because it
Okay.
is still a great movie.
Uh-oh. Wait. I hear Selznick. Selznick is talking from the grave. And
Oh,
this is
no.
his message. Say to you, Jared, right now.
You need to shut the fuck up.
But yeah, that was Gone with the Wind. It was a really great experience, and watching it with old people was a treat.
It was
The
something.
way they used to it, the book was better. I can't believe these old people are saying that as much as these new kids saying, "Oh, the book is."
It was just
It goes to show sometimes things change, so other things stay the same. No matter
also
what generation you live in.
like okay, it's like I also like live in West Virginia, which is filled with people that might be a little racist.
Oh, jeez, I
Uh,
wouldn't be surprised.
So
thing.
it was very interesting when we would get to some problematic parts. Oh no, thumbs up. When we would get to some problematic parts and we would hear the old people chuckle. Thumbs
Why
up.
am I chuckling?
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I was hoping for someone to take a photo of that.
Oh,
Jose,
Jesus. Oh
you
my
know what to do.
God, that's so funny. That is so funny. Oh my God, must have been grueling though. It's just fucking 4 hours. Granted, you have an intermission. So you can take
Yes, that intermission was very nice. And then yeah, I got out of the movie and it was like 5 o'clock. I got in at 1, so I was in there for 5 hours.
Oh wow, but yeah, must have been. I've never seen Ground with One because the runtime is grueling as fuck. But
Yeah.
Same.
I
Same
would
here.
just recommend spreading it out over 2 days.
all right, fine, I do that. I do that.
Okay.
If it so compels you to ever watch Gone with the Wind, make it a 2-day event.
Nowadays, Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't think Killers of the Flower Moon really needed an intermission. The reason why was Scorsese did that was those murders every 20 minutes, bam, 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 in your face. There's a reason for it because it keeps you dreading. Oh my God, is somebody gonna come in and to fix this? And then that's when Jesse Plemons, the FBI agent,
I
comes
wouldn't
in
know
on the
where
movie.
to put an intermission in that
I don't know.
movie.
I mean, didn't Quentin Tarantino put it in intermission?
Obviously-
he did the Hateful Eight though.
The 70mm showings, not the theatrical, the regular theatrical. No,
Obviously,
Yeah,
with an
remember
intermission
that.
for like Killers of the Flower Moon, it would need to be like an hour and 45 minutes to like 2 hours in. So
Yeah. So that would be kind of a bit odd. Like
depending upon where you're at in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess William, I'll hand it back over to you.
Okay, so before I do that, Tanner sent me this.
What the fuck did he send you? Oh Jesus!
I was
like
watching the Joker 2 trailer, and I was like, Tanner had to take a photo of it, and it was hilarious.
that's what you were like. That was what you were like. That's how you were reacting. We were watching The Constant yesterday. Yes, he watched The Constant yesterday.
Yay!
Buddy. He went
Yeah.
that far.
And I said something to Tanner, like privately. I said, me when I saw the most beautiful ass a Harley Quinn cosplayer she has ever had.
Oh Jesus!
And Tanner asked me, like, which Comic-Con did you go to? And I was like, well, the one at the Javits Center? Maybe.
Oh Jesus! New York Comic Con. It's nothing like fucking San Diego. Anyway, finish your story, damn it.
Oh, dear Lord. All right. Do you remember that whole Disney Plus and Hulu merger thing
Yes.
that has been complete?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I hate to say this. It says right here, Disney password sharing crackdown is coming to June.
Oh.
Password sharing, the necessary evil of streaming services because they don't want you to pirate nothing, even though piracy is through the fucking roof.
Mhm.
It's really sad. I mean, it's really sad.
People are poor.
Yeah, people are poor. Exactly. People are poor.
Well,
Every fucking service except for Amazon Prime's doing it. Every single one. Amazon Prime
yeah,
made it clear that they're not gonna do it. So
yeah. Some subscribers to Disney streaming services will start seeing some new messaging up this summer. Pay up for anyone outside your main household who's piggy banking on the services or face potentially getting disconnected. According to Disney chief Bob Iger, the
fuck you, Bob. At least
yeah,
when I last Chapek, I'll give him credit.
oh yeah, the Mouse House this June will be launching our first real foray into password sharing enforcement. Um, Iger, during an interview Thursday on CNBC, said the initial launch will be just a few countries in a few markets. Then we'll
There's a
grow.
few countries, a few markets. So I guess United States, Canada, UK, maybe a couple other countries.
Yeah, and it's going to be like a full rollout, excuse me, in September. The initial communications to Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus customers will prompt password borrowers to start their own subscribers, the company has said previously. Later in 2024, account holders who want allow access to individuals outside their household will be able to add them for an additional fee. Yeah.
And then here comes fucking all these YouTubers saying, "Oh no, Disney is woke because they include password sharing." They always
Like-
come with stupid shit like that.
I just like the whole password sharing bullshit because if you're gonna like share a password with someone next door, and then let's say if you share your own account with someone else, and then they kind of like forgot the password, and they would have to like reset the password, and then the other customer who has the account on their hands, they need to write the new password down. That's just a tedious process, I think.
Yeah, it is pretty tedious. And plus, how are you gonna pay for it? How are you gonna pay for it? Considering you have to charge what, $2, $3, $4 per individual person when you do
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's odd. It's very
Yeah.
odd.
Disney, of course, is taking a page from Netflix on the
Fuck
password.
'em.
Yeah. On the
Fuck
it-
'em.
exactly on the password sharing front, and Iger hasn't been shy about conveying Netflix streaming prowess. Netflix executives have credited the broad account sharing initiative, which commenced last year across more than 100 countries, with helping to boost subscriber numbers. The
Even
password
though your content sucks dick.
it does. It really sucks, man. I mean, there has been a few
You're
gems in the
horrible.
rough. There has been a few gems in the rough. Like look at Extraction 2.
Watch, when Lost comes to Netflix, bam, they're gonna have their fucking content, and they're not gonna make any money off of it because it's not their show, it's Disney's.
Yeah. Yeah. The password sharing crackdown is part of Disney's efforts to achieve double-digit margins in its streaming business over the long term, Iger said. His comments came a day after Disney prevailed in a fight over activist investors, including Train Partners, I believe, Nelson Plitz.
Oh, Nelson Pets, that motherfucker. The motherfucker who said we don't need an all-black cast in a movie. When he did Black Panther, that was him trying to describe Black Panther. Oh, that's not gonna make money. Oh, $2 billion? Fuck off, bitch.
Yeah, come on. Like,
By
don't
the
shove
way,
shove those down.
he is the he is the father of Nicola Peltz, who was in The Last Airbender. And it's now
Oh,
been confirmed that he forced M. Night Shyamalan and Paramount to cast her as Katara, which led to the whole whitewashing incident.
yeah,
Oh,
because then everybody had to be
yeah.
cast around her.
That means M. Night Shyamalan probably was going to do the right thing. But no, we can't do that because it's my daughter and I want her getting cast. Because I have money. You sound like fucking Jeffrey Epstein, Peltz. Calm the fuck down.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's worth noting that part of Train's platform
Also,
was
his
pushing.
his
Huh?
partner in crime is Ike Perlmutter, the guy who thought that Captain Marvel wouldn't sell or Black Panther wouldn't sell. He's Ike Perlmutter who used to run Marvel, is a bigot, or he was the chairman of the board at Marvel. He was a fucking bigot. Hunter can
Yeah.
tell you all about him. He hates him.
Oh my god! And he was
Wasn't he
pushing.
also the
Yeah.
one championing and really was like, "You're going to make Inhumans"?
Yes, he
And
was
then,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Feige to do
Feige was like,
Inhumans.
"I don't want to do Inhumans." He's like, "You're doing Inhumans.
Oh.
Put it
And-
on."
No, and then what happened was that after Feige said no, Ike Perlmutter did it himself and put it as a TV show on ABC. When it was canceled after only one season, good. And it's officially not even canon to the MCU, good.
Mm-hmm. It's really sad of like what's going on, especially like there's just something special too about physical media. Like it has like a very special place in all in our hearts too. Like yes, I understand that the Disney Plus Hulu merger is like something that we've always been wanting, especially coming from Victor, who wants an adult section for Disney Plus. Unfortunately,
That's
but
right.
but then,
Kevin had Sam Raimi put in a middle finger to Ike Perlmutter. Remember Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness where Wanda killed Black Bolt? That
No,
was a
yeah.
fuck you to Ike Perlmutter.
yeah. Can I finish my point here?
Go
I
ahead,
mean,
go ahead. I
to,
didn't
to
mention
me,
that, sorry.
to me, here's the thing. I'm really happy that the Disney Plus Hulu merger app has been complete, and it has been complete, and it will satisfy customers. However, there's just something special about physical media. Like if you only pay a one-time fee on the disc, and it's all yours on the shelves.
Yeah, that's why I
Eh.
support it. Why else do I have this? Well, no. Come on,
Come
camera. It's
on.
hard when you're holding a computer. Why do I have that? Why do I have this?
Hold on.
And it's about to fucking fall over.
Yeah. Why do you think I
Uh-oh,
have all
laggy
that?
William. There you go. Much better.
I was just showing my collection
So
just
yeah,
to
screw
really
you, Ike
show.
Perlmutter. There's a reason why Feige had Sam Raimi pull that stunt.
Yeah.
Considering
The only
it's the
reason.
same actor too who played Black Bolt on the Inhumans TV show Anson Mount. Yeah, I believe it was Anson Mount. It's a big fucking middle finger to Ike Perlmutter. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. And also too, it's just like with the amount of money that you had to pay per month or even per year for all these streaming services, you wouldn't realize how much money is going down the drain. What's up? What would you say?
It's like cable. It's exactly
Yeah.
like cable.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, there's
Mhm.
just something really special about physical media. And why do you think Victor and I showed all of you guys the Blu-rays that we all have?
And tapes and DVDs and all these other things I have.
And laser discs.
I don't have Laserdisc.
Yep. But really, literally, on Thursday, Iger also called out last week's official launch of Hulu on Disney Plus, which is designed to increase engagement and reduce.
DVD, you shut the fuck up, Jose.
Oh yeah, is that the one with the red cases?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And there was like very few titles in that collection, from what I remembered.
It got discontinued very quickly.
Yeah, and Blu-ray, ever since its release, was the king of it.
Yeah, and 4K was kind of took it over the crown anyway. What did
Yeah.
Bob Iger say?
I think he says something about like Come on, Oracle. Stop bugging out on me.
Yeah.
Hold on. We need the tools to lower what Shorn CHURN create more create more
Hey, don't pull me.
stickiness. It's things like recommendation engines, getting to know our customers better. We need to reduce the cost of marketing. We need to reduce the cost of customer acquisition to get the
Acquisitions.
Yeah, thank you.
Acquisitions.
Yeah, tomato. To get the margins up, obviously.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Dang.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Anyway.
It really is.
Yeah, in terms of all this, password sharing, I get it. You don't want people stealing your crap. At the same time, it's not going to prevent piracy. It's just not. It's not. It's going to
Yeah.
there's always a way. And piracy is the necessary evil of entertainment. Why else did I give? How else would these guys be watching the Spiderwick Chronicles today if it weren't for piracy?
Well, and like, I'm
Well,
just.
it was on Amazon Prime last night. Checked, and I forgot.
Yes,
Like,
and that's how I watched it.
I forgot it was on Amazon Prime. So I was like, when I found out, I was like, fuck, god damn it.
Oh wow.
Let's see.
I ended up watching it from the link that you actually gave me.
Because
Oh gosh, I was.
at time. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You lost your train of thought, Jared?
Yeah, I was gonna say something or whatever. Just talking about like physical stuff with like physical media as well as like
Oh yeah,
streaming.
That's another thing where streaming Disney Plus, bless them for trying these special features, but that hasn't exactly worked out. 4K and Blu-ray are known for special features. That's sure it originated on Laserdisc, but they made it popular. They did.
I mean, like Victor said, special features are like, the main thing why people actually buy the physical disc. And also you can just like look up at the many interviews with
I
the
feel like
cast
some
that has
special features these days feel like little more than fucking featurettes you'd see on YouTube. They really need to try better on these special features things.
See, I mean, I love the special features so much. Like, you know what I do sometimes?
What?
I will just have a day or a few days where I'm just like, I'm gonna watch the Lord of the Rings behind the scenes, or I'm gonna watch the Star Wars prequels documentaries because those are amazing.
Or something like Empire of Dreams, which is the documentary for the original trilogy.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Which is on Disney Plus for the record, but still.
Okay.
That, or like you said before, the Lord of the Rings documentaries, like especially the extended editions, where it's pretty much just like over maybe just as long as longer than the movies themselves.
I mean, let's see. So the Lord of the Rings movies, each movie has 5 hours each.
Oh my god, they're longer than any of the films.
And then the Hobbit trilogy, those are 8 hours.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. That is
so
crazy.
It really is.
Yeah. So, yeah. I guess that's good. I guess I'll go now. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to talk about. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I've still been like, oh.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I mean, even Tanner and I were just like talking privately about this, and I agree with him wholeheartedly that it's really nice to have some streaming services, but at the same time, though, you just cannot let physical media get past you because those are like really important.
That's the problem with like streaming services are not the way of the future because you can't get everything on streaming.
Even
I would
he mentioned it too.
I would know. I mean, oh my god, like especially after certain events where they try to remove all these different episodes because of their political or impolitical incorrectness, then they keep on removing shit because of it. or like they can't get the rights to certain things, like certain songs they can't get the rights to, so you can't put the entire fucking thing. Like Beverly Hills 90210, apparently not even on DVD has gotten a complete set because the fucking music rights are extensive, really bad. So, in that regard, streaming doesn't really help matters.
Oh,
It's no way
I just saw.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just mention Supernatural, or did
No,
I?
I didn't. I didn't. I mentioned Supernatural last week for a minute. What are you talking about?
Well, I was thinking of. I was just thinking of Supernatural because apparently, that's a show that hinges solely a lot on its like soundtrack and everything. Like the soundtrack is very important to the show, especially with like a lot of the 70s like music that they use.
Yeah.
And apparently on Netflix, they don't have the rights in the earlier seasons to a lot of the songs, so there's no like the theme song for Supernatural is just not there. It's replaced.
Oh my god, that is terrible. That is awful.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Jesus, that is nutty. That is very.
It's like
very,
you were
nutty.
like, and I guess it's because of like a rights issue, like the stream.
Dawson's Creek has been in trouble for many years because they can't get the fucking full rights to any of the damn songs used in it. That's why there's fan projects to restore the original music to that show at least. Same thing with like a lot even Friday Night Lights. Apparently some of the music was changed for streaming. So I'm just like, even now you're suffering through this problem because of music rights, because these record labels don't want to fucking give them cheap things.
And that's all I got too. I mean, I feel like it's really important just to have physical media in our hands, and I feel like I disagree that streaming digitally is like the next type of thing that's going to be in the future, because we can't erase the history of what physical media has to offer ever since those DVDs were released,
but yeah.
And even Tanner can attest this because we were having a conversation about that a few days ago.
I think I found what I'm gonna do here. I think I have. Hold on. My brain, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Come on. I had it right there. Damn it. Ooh. I know Justin did this in the forum the other day, but I figure fuck it. I'm gonna talk about it. The top 20 actors who keep making bad movies.
Oh, I saw that one.
Damn, so we can have some thoughts about everything that's gonna happen here. So we're gonna start off with number 20. A person who appeared on the last list I did, Jamie Kennedy. Other than Scream and Scream 2 and Scream 3. Has he really done anything good outside the Scream trilogy? Let's think. Romeo and Juliet, he was. Enemy of the State, he was in. I love Enemy of the State. Romeo and Juliet, the Baz Luhrmann version. But then after that, nothing but shit. Malibu's Most Wanted, Kicking It Old School, Son of the Mask.
Oh yeah, Kicking It Old School.
Oh.
Weird. Number 19, Jennifer Love Hewitt. In some instances, yes. In some instances, no. I'll give you the good ones. Can't Hardly Wait. Obviously, I'm gonna mention that.
Yeah.
I Know What You Did Last Summer movies.
Mm-hmm.
Everything other than those three that I mentioned, I think have all been pretty shit. I think the one that really comes to mind right now is The Tuxedo with Jackie Chan.
Another one I can think of was Elektra. That's the first.
She
thing
wasn't in Elektra. That's Jennifer Garner.
Oh, that's right.
You idiot. Write it down. That was Jennifer Garner.
Write that down. Write that down.
Wow.
Damn it.
Unbelievable. Bro. Number 18. Oh, she was in Tropic Thunder. Jennifer Love Hewitt was in
Really?
Tropic Thunder in one of the opening trailers for like 5 seconds. So I guess that's a good movie. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hunter just corrected.
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't correct it, but I knew. But I think I was thinking.
Oh, I forgot she was a voice actress in Delgo.
Oh, Delgo!
Oh my god. One of the biggest box office bombs ever.
Garfield and Garfield
We-
2.
That has to be done sometime, Delgo, on here.
Garfield 1 and 2. She did Garfield 1 and 2. The live action movies. Number 18. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, action junkies. Most of his movies aren't very good. Wait, of course. What are you? Come on. What are you waiting for?
Very
Great
cool.
movies. The first two. Fuck the third one. Number 18. Jean-Claude Van Damme. As I said.
Yep.
A lot of them are direct to video. A lot of these garbage direct to video movies that he's done. Moving on. Number 17. Jessica Biel. Absolutely. Absolutely. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Who needs good acting when you could do a split? Jessica Biel, she did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. She was really good in that. And then everything after that, bad. Blade Trinity. Stealth.
Stealth.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Oh my, fuck that movie too.
Next, Valentine's Day and New Year's Eve. Yikes. Number 16, Gerard Butler. Yup. Fucking
The
Gerard
thing is,
Butler.
it's like he's in some not good movies, but it's like I kind of like him in
Bounty
them.
Hunter. Do you
Oh my-
like the
I was
fucking
about-
Bounty Hunter?
Oh my god. I was about to mention that. Oh my god.
Or The Ugly Truth.
Oh jeez.
Number 15, Jaden Smith. I went in the
Poor
Karate
guy.
Kid.
Uh,
I went in the Karate Kid, which he was really good in, and The Pursuit of Happiness. Shit. In every single thing he's in. Really bad. Number 14, Katherine Heigl.
Yeah.
Almost every single fucking thing she's done is bad. Except for maybe Knocked Up. That's it. That's it. That's it. Valentine, garbage, The Ugly Truth, as I mentioned before, Life as We Know It. And no, it's not Ginger and Bridget's fucking pact. It's the movie called Life as We Know It. Because they're united against Life as You Know It, but they are united. Not united. They are fuck. Stop talking. New Year's Eve, Home Sweet Hell, and Unforgettable. Wow.
don't forget about One for the Money.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh.
one. Oh my god. Number 13. Some guy you argue has never made a good movie. Although some people have some of his movies have a fan base, but I'll just say this name. Pauly Shore. You can make
Yeah.
the argument he's
Pauly
never made a good
Shores.
movie, but a lot of people like Encino Man and Son-in-Law. Other than that, poop. Especially Biodome, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And Jury Duty. Jesus.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Number 12, Jennifer Lopez. Anaconda.
Yeah.
They're saying Anaconda was good. Fuck you. It's not good. It's terrible. She was terrible in it. Fuck Anaconda. The Wedding Planner, The Backup Plan, Geely, Second Act, Shotgun Wedding, to name but a few.
At least she
Number
had
11.
Hustlers.
Yeah, at least she had Hustlers, at least. They mentioned Jersey Girl, but I don't think the movie could be that bad. It's Kevin Smith. I don't think it could be that bad. Can it?
What about The Boy Next Door?
Oh, fuck. Number
Garbage.
11, a Nicolas Cage.
Hey,
Ghostwriter.
he's having his renaissance, right?
Yeah. Number
Fucking-
10. In terms of movies, I'd argue she's never been good. She's never had a good movie except for one, Jessica Alba.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not counting Dark Angel, that's television. Sin City, she was great in. Other than that, tell me which things that she's been good in. You can't name it.
Name a movie she was in that wasn't Fantastic Four.
Ah,
I got nothing.
Number 9. No, fuck this guy. He's never had a good movie. Jai Courtney. Fuck this dude. He's never had a
No.
good movie.
Hell no. Hell
He's
no.
never had a good movie. And his Suicide Squad don't count. I think they killed him off in the first 5 minutes.
I liked him in Spartacus, which isn't a movie. That's not even like a great. That's a great.
Yeah,
no,
Terminator
that's not a great
Genesis.
show. It's kind of
Terminator Genesis
schlocky.
and A Good Day to Jack Reacher. Fuck that. Watch the Amazon series. Don't watch Tom Cruise trying to be Jack Reacher, even though he's like a fucking 5'7". Anyway, I love you, Tom Cruise, but still. Number 8, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, Jennifer
Yeah.
Aniston, yeah.
Bruce
Mhm.
Almighty was a good movie, and then it followed it up with Along Came Polly. Rumor has it the breakup. Just go with it.
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, she was in the Bounty Hunter. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, with Gerard Butler. Number 7, this guy has never made a good movie. Taylor Lautner. Nothing.
Nah.
Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Not even fucking Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Fuck that shit.
Nope.
That stupid fucking song that you sang in that piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Let's see. I got a funny story about that movie. My best friend, he was really little, and he was getting to the. He used to be like scared of like the theater because he didn't like when the lights turned off and everything. So, but he was finally getting to the point and everything where he could do it, and then his dad was like, "You can pick whatever movie you want to watch. We'll go and see it." So because he saw the trailers for it, so he picked Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And after they got out of the movie, well, first of all, he did think it was bad, but his dad told him, he's like, I think that was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Didn't even tell him, like, what did you think about it? He just let him know that, like, he just wasted his time.
I will eliminate you.
No, the fucking George Lopez in that fucking movie. Jesus. When he's writing the principal at the beginning of the movie, he's going all over the top. I think that's the only part that made me laugh. No, Mr. Electricity. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. You're in my class, not the other way around. I know everything, and you know nothing. At the end of this class, both of you are going to be sent to the principal's office with your parents.
Send them to the principal's office.
David
and have him
Arquette was in that fucking
expelled.
movie. David Arquette was in that fucking
Oh
shit
my-
as that dad
Wow.
main guy. And I think, what's her name from Sex and the City? Not Sarah Jessica Parker. One of the other ones. Fuck. Moving on. Number 6, Ashton Kutcher.
Yep.
New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day. What happens in Vegas? I could say, shit. Whatever bad movies has Ashton Kutcher been in? Jobs. Number 5, Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Bad. Number 4, Tyler Perry. Shoot me. Other than Star Trek, he's been not good in anything he's in.
Don't forget about Gone Girl.
Well, I prefer Star Trek, okay?
Well,
Number
says
3,
the one. Yeah.
Kevin James.
Kevin
Kevin James.
Hitch was good, and then everything else was shit.
Oh my
Paul
God.
Blart. Paul fucking Blart. Number 2, Steven Seagal. Prick.
Uh-huh.
And number 1, Adam Sandler.
Yes. And yeah. With
Yeah.
Steven Seagal, no wonder why Saturday Night Live hates your guts.
Oh my god. Steven Seagal, oh my god, that's so true because they fucking hate that motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh
they
my
despise
God.
him.
So yeah, I guess that's my list. Well, I will say this in terms of actors who keep making bad movies. Let's see. If my nose will cooperate with me, because I'm feeling a little bit funny right now. Let's see. My throat's acting like a bitch now. Damn it! I'm going for all the emotions. Adam Sandler should be number one because he's been a plethora of good movies. Yeah, early in his career, like Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy, The Wedding Singer, Billy Madison. Those are all classics to me. Oh, well, I haven't seen Wedding Singer. I still haven't.
Yeah,
I don't know
same.
why I haven't. I'm stupid. I really am stupid. Let's see. Freddie Prinze Jr. should have been on there. Other than I Know What You Do That Summer movies and She's All That. What else has he been in? Scooby Doo. I know a lot of people like Scooby Doo, but I'm just like, Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
I don't know. And also he was in that movie Summer Catch, which also starred Jessica Biel. So no wonder that was shitty. Among other things, Boys and Girls he was in, Down to You, a bunch of this other crap. Anyway, enough talking. Let Jared go now. Did he find something?
Yes, I did. Maybe we can do like this pretty quick because I'm looking at the time. We can do this pretty quickly just because it's a lot of movies that we have never watched, and I know, but we have probably heard of them through certain videos and stuff.
Okay.
It's the top 20 worst animated movie ripoffs.
So a bunch of Video Brinquedo movies are going to be on here.
Yes, but
where's that from?
It can be how we can make this fun is guessing what movie they're ripping off.
Okay.
By the title.
Before I get into it, Tanner just roasted you, William. He said, "Man, wasn't Jennifer Garner great?" And I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I saw that. I saw that before.
You don't fuck with Jennifer Garner, man. You give her respect.
That's true.
All right. All right. So we're starting with number 20. The first movie is Spider's Web: A Pig's Tale.
Charlotte's Web, the 2006 remake. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's about a dishonest pig and his sassy spider
Oh
companions.
my god, that sounds terrible.
Oh jeez.
I also looked at like pictures and it's like unfinished animation.
Oh my god.
By the way,
CG animation.
where is this list coming from again?
Watch Mojo.
Oh dear. Here we
Dear
go.
Almighty.
The emoji movies will be on here. We'll see.
Number 19, Caroline and the Magic Potion.
Oh, I can only imagine what it's gonna rip off. Coraline.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing.
But in this interpretation, young Caroline uses the potion to save her grandmother from bad guys.
That doesn't sound anything like Coraline. Why is it considered a whip-off?
I don't ask.
Number 18, Life's a Jungle, Africa's Most Wanted.
Malibu's Most Wanted? I don't fucking know.
Africa. It's
Oh, Madagascar
Madagascar.
too!
Yes.
Oh my. Oh yeah.
Specifically
The
two.
second movie, yep.
Yes. Let me see if it says anything about what this movie's about. Something about British pups and kung fu moves. Okay.
That sounds awful. That sounds like hoodwink shit.
Now, 17, Leo the Lion, King of the Jungle.
The Lion King.
Yep.
Yep.
Leo the Lion. How about MGM sue your fucking asses?
Yeah.
Kimba the White Lion.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Number 16, Kiddo the Super Truck.
What?
On the Super Dog?
The Super Truck. Let's see. A truck with the ability to turn into any other types of vehicle.
Transformers.
Oh,
It's for. It doesn't give a specific one, but it's cars.
It has to be
Oh
Transformers.
yeah. It has to.
They're saying cars, but
It sounds
Transformers.
like Transformers.
It sounds nothing like that.
Number 15, Little and Big Monsters.
What?
Huh?
Fuck.
Little and Big Monsters?
Monsters Incorporated.
Monsters versus Aliens.
Oh, never mind. Ugh.
Oh, that was not too bad actually.
I've
Little
seen
monsters
this one
versus big monsters. That
actually.
wasn't too bad actually. William, you seen that shit?
I've seen this one, number 14. Homeward.
Oh, that's the Tom Green. Fuck that motherfucker. He was a ripoff of Onward. Tom Green was one of the main characters.
And it's an
Stowee, and it's
Asylum
movie.
animated film.
Asylum.
I think this one might have also been a... No, maybe it was. I don't know. It's Trollland.
Trolls.
Yep. I wonder what that could have been. This one's actually pretty clever. Number 12 is Plan B. B.
Oh, God. B movie. Fuck B movie in general. Why is that movie a meme? That movie is not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that Jerry Seinfeld Pop-Tart movie is probably going to be just as bad. Fuck. What are you doing?
Shark Bait is number 11.
Shark Tale, moving
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Number 10, Bug Bites an Ant's Life.
I wonder what that could fucking be. It's made it pretty clear what it is.
It has both. It literally has both titles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ants in a Bug's Life. Oh, gee, I want to be the third competitor of 1998. Jesus Christ.
This one is Tappy Toes.
Tappy Toes? What the fuck?
What?
Tappy Toes.
The
What, some tap dancing moron?
Let me see if there's like a little bit of a
Tappy Toes. What
it
the
throws
fuck
in
is
some
that?
self-referential humor, but considering there's a uncomfortable scene where a hermit crab threatens to pinch a sea lion in not so child-friendly places.
Oh
that
my
is it.
God!
It's
Oh my
Happy
God.
Feet.
Happy.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
This one, number 8. What's up? A balloon to the rescue.
Yep, up. Mhm.
Let's hope the first 5 minutes makes me cry at the ripoff.
Let's see. Kira the Brave.
Kira the Brave? What the fuck?
Yep.
Brave.
Yep.
Brave.
Also,
Fuck
it's
Brave,
known
though.
as Super K as well in other
Super
places.
K? Like Special K?
Yes, Special K cereal. Oh, I bet you would not be able to figure this one out.
Okay.
The Secret of Mulan.
Oh my God. It makes Mulan 2 look good. It makes the remake look good too. Shut up.
Number 5, The Little Panda Fighter.
Oh my God, that's definitely Kung Fu Panda.
Number 4. Okay, you're not gonna get this one at all, but apparently it's a ripoff of this. But it's The Legend of Sarilla.
Godzilla?
It's wait, hold on a second. Its title though was changed to Frozen Land.
Oh, kill me now.
For the US market.
Kill me now.
Wow.
The Frog Prince.
Well, no shit.
I mean, that's kind of the original title
Exactly.
of the story. Oh yeah, this one's infamous. Ratatouille.
Oh my God, Ratatouille.
Yeah, Ratatouille. Ratatouille.
They may trade Paris for Rio de Janeiro, but this ripoff
Video
remains
Guido movie,
just
that's
as
the-
blatant.
That's
No
a
matter.
Guido movie.
And number 1. Oh, this one's no fun because it's easy to figure out. A Car's Life, Sparky's
Oh, gee, I
Big
wonder what that could
Adventure.
fucking be. It's another video Bequedo movie
Let's-
too.
Let's see. It says here, throughout this chopped together mess, we're subjected to protagonist / motorized douchebag Sparky, who only exists to cause chaos wherever he goes. Along the way, we're treated to what could be described as an onslaught of terrible animation, awful voice acting, and a collection of some truly detestable automobiles. It's about as cheap a mockbuster as you can get, so we'll never understand how it managed to spawn multiple sequels.
Oh my!
It became the Fast and Furious of animation ripoff.
Oh my lord!
Oh my god, that is crazy
Ooh.
as fuck. Oh man. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man. I wish I had a clip of that, but I don't. Anyway, that'll be the last time someone named Sparky ruined an animation franchise. What the fuck was the animation franchise? Was it Sparky?
Sparky. Oh.
What the fuck? That's gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, because I feel like I know
I
exactly
feel like I
what
know
Soren's
exactly
talking
what
about.
he's talking about. At the same time, I don't.
I am blanking.
I'm blanking badly. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I am just. Yeah.
Sparky, it's Ice Age. I don't fucking know. Oh, Fairly Odd Parents. Oh, I never liked that
Oh.
show. I never liked that show. I'm gonna be honest. I never liked it. I never did. And the creator, he's a fucking like nutcase, man.
Oh my god.
He is a nut. Saying that he created the show for all this like Christian thing. I'm just like, you got past
What?
Nickelodeon and then you were trying to build these Christian. I don't even know what he was thinking. He's a nutcase.
What?
Anyway, I guess that will be the end of it, and we're gonna review the movie now. Well, next after 30 seconds, no, minute worth of ads. Great, my
All right.
my brain is already ticking. Bad, but hey, I'll play the ads and maybe I'll get a minute to breathe for a minute.
This is the day you have trained for, the day you have studied for. Utilize your superior skills, your superior intelligence.
Sit down, Ronan.
Sarah, baby.
Oh, you were one.
Don't make me hurt you. Learn to defeat your ruthless enemy, Steve of Hackensack.
Ryan, you're gonna get roofed.
Shut up, quadruped.
Sega Dreamcast. It's thinking.
Hey guys, what sounds good? I want kid cuisine! Whoa!
You can brush up on fun with my Kid Cuisine Cheese Pizza Painter Meal. Use the special pizza sauce packet to paint your own masterpiece.
Like this!
You Van Gogh, girl.
Well, what about mine?
A pizza's worth 1,000 words, and the peaches and pudding keep the fun going. Clean up in the freezer aisle. Meal time is fun time with Kid Cuisine.
Never buy Kid Cuisine. That shit tasted like crap when I was a kid. and
You
it
know,
tastes like crap
I
now.
I was
remember those commercials.
thinking about it too. I was like, I remember it not being very good.
It's not good at all. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and I've always wanted a Dreamcast. How cool would that be?
You got this
I
thing
don't
for
like how
2
she
years.
whispered to me at the end, though. In that,
It's a Dreamcast. That's
It's-
creepy. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm in a serial killer movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is. Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. Did I delete the ad or did I never forget to fucking put the ad in?
Oh.
Give me 30 seconds. I'm uploading the TV spot because I forgot to put it in here. I'm an idiot. So that means I have to upload this as I'm on the air, and that could take a while. So let's banter for a minute.
Spiderwick.
Oh my
Spiderwick,
gosh.
Spiderwiki. But yeah, Surf's Up 3. Oh my god. The second one was already bad enough with the fucking WWE shit.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Kid Cuisine, as I said, Lunchables. I used to be more of a Lunchables kid when I was
Same.
a kid compared to
Yeah.
Kid Cuisine. But even then, I bet you if I tasted it now, it would probably taste like shit. It
Oh,
probably
yeah.
would taste like a piece of cardboard.
Like,
the head shitter, exactly.
oh yeah.
Okay, now we can actually go ahead and knows, damn it. Cooperate with me. All right. Let's talk about the Spiderwick Chronicles right now.
In this peaceful home, Jared Grace is about to make an astonishing discovery.
Arthur Spiderwick's field guide to the fantastical world around you.
Based on the beloved books.
You don't see us, now you do. But only if we want you to.
Now, a world of magic, mystery, and adventure is closer than you think.
Now you believe me?
The Spiderwick Chronicles, rated PG, February 15th.
Why did I look like a Harry Potter ripoff in the advertisement?
Well, when I started watching this movie, the soundtrack was very Harry Potter-esque in the very beginning. So
yeah,
I'm going to help.
And there's another Harry Potter connection I'll talk about later.
But yeah, like this movie, I have a feeling why it got made was because they wanted to capitalize on Harry Potter, but they decided to cram all the books into one movie, so they couldn't make another one. But what we got instead was actually not too bad. So we're going to talk about the Spiderwick Chronicles, which is a 2008 fantasy film directed by Mark Waters with a screenplay by Carrie Kirkpatrick. Carrie Kirkpatrick is actually the co-director of Over the Hedge.
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
He also wrote... what else did he write? I want to know what else he wrote. Let's see. He wrote Chicken Run. He wrote some of the Studio Ghibli dubs, like from Up on Puppy Hill and The Secret World of Arrietty.
Whoa.
He also was a writer on the Timon and Pumbaa television series, and he also co-wrote The Rescuers Down Under.
Oh.
But I remember him most because he directed the movie back in 2009, what I've referenced plenty of times on this show, with this infamous line, but I will show it to you right now.
I want my googa! I want my googa!
Imagine that. He directed Imagine that with that infamous line. I want
My
my
God.
googa! Anyway, Kirkpatrick co-wrote the movie alongside David Bierenbaum, who also wrote Elf and The Haunted Mansion, the one we reviewed, the 2003
Wow.
movie. And the most shocking one of all, the other screenwriter besides those two is Mr. John Sayles. Yes, the independent filmmaker known for writing Passion Fish, Mate One, Lone Star. Yeah, he makes adult independent dramas. He co-wrote a family film, and maybe he might be the one that actually put a lot of effort into the script, because this script is actually much more smarter than I thought it was gonna be. Produced by Mark Canton, Larry Franco, Ellen Goldsmith Vane, and Carrie Kirkpatrick, starring Freddie Highmore, Mary Louise Parker, Nick Nolte, Sarah Bolger, Joan Plowright, David Strahan. I can always never pronounce his name correctly.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I think I've actually heard it. Someone pronounce it.
Martin Short and Seth Rogen. It was released on February 15th. Well, it says February 14th, but the ad said February 15th. Make up your damn mind. It was the 14th or 15th. I'm going to say the 14th because that's what Wikipedia tells me. By Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon Movies. And you know who also co-produced this? The Kennedy Marshall Company. That's right. Kathleen Kennedy had something to do with this.
Whoa.
Oh, no. This is
Whoa, she ruined it.
Oh, no.
She ruined it just like she ruined Jurassic Park.
Oh,
ruined
no.
my childhood.
No.
Oh, Jesus. $90 million budget made $164.2 million, making it a flop. Underperformer. I'm going to say underperformer. Not so much a flop, but yeah. Jesus. That was funny. The whole that was funny. I'm almost glad Jordy wasn't here because he probably would have said something.
Oh my god.
Oh, my childhood. Of the three, the description goes as follows: of the three Grace children, that's weird. Their last names are Grace. That's what I don't know. It's weird sentencing there. Of the three Grace children, Jared has always been thought of as the troublemaker. So when strange things happen after his family moved to a relative's dilapidated estate, sister Mallory, brother Tim, brother Simon, and their mother assume that Jared is behind it all. However, magical creatures roam the grounds, and they all want a special book that Jared has found. A field guide to fantastic creatures, penned by Arthur Spiderwick. 81% rate on Rotten Tomatoes, 62% on Metacritic, 6.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 3.1 on Letterboxd. Now here's a story for you. This is the first time I've seen this movie since it came out in 2008. This is the first time since it came out on DVD. I didn't see it in the theater, by the way.
I mean, this is the first for me.
I think I saw this in the theater. I cannot remember though.
I wouldn't know.
Dilapidated, whatever the fuck that big name is, Hunter. It's a big word. I can't pronounce big words. Anyway, so this is one of those things where, it feels like a first time watch in a way because it's been so many years for me since 2008. So that's about what, 16 years since I've seen this.
Let's see. I probably I watched it in theaters, and then I got the DVD of it, and I remember watching it like a few times after that because I also had the video game too.
Oh yeah,
I had the video game as well,
and then that was it. Yeah, I haven't watched that since. So like, I probably watched it a few times within the year that the DVD came out, and then that was it.
Wow,
that was it for me.
This may come to a shock though, but I have actually never seen this movie until like Sunday night, I think.
Oh.
I was actually pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed it way more than I really should.
Yeah. But this film, I felt like, I mean, I've seen it before, obviously, but I didn't remember it, so this is going the first time. But in terms of what I feel about the movie, I'll say this. I think it was better than I thought it was going to be.
That's what I thought,
I thought I was going to give it a 3-star, okay, middle of the road, who gives a shit kind of movie. But this is actually legitimately, I think it's because of the script. It's very smart. It's a very smart script.
Yeah.
And much more intelligent and thought out. And what I like about it, the best part about it to me, is the character drama, which is not very much of it. But when it happens, you can tell that John Sayles had a hand in writing it, because this character drama with this family going through a divorce and their reactions to everything about it.
I think that's some of the strongest part.
It's the strongest part of the movie, especially the first 10 minutes of the movie. I'm just like, wow, this is legitimately well done.
The moment that like genuinely was like, oh my gosh, like this is like fantastic, is kind of the moment of like realization when Jared realizes that like, no, his parents are not going to get back together and everything, and it's like that's actually really a heartbreaking scene.
It really is. Like,
and Freddie Highmore is like really good in this.
Yeah,
in both roles.
Exactly.
I get to him. The point is that I guess I should describe it, because they move into his house. It's his twin brother, his sister, his mother. His mother has gone divorced with their father because it's heavily implied that he had an affair. It's heavily implied. They don't outright say it, but it's very much implied that he's had an affair. And, Jared, the main character of the movie, is having a very hard time dealing with it. Very hard time. He doesn't want to live in that damn house. Mallory, his sister, treats him like a bit like shit. it's almost, and she almost has this Ginger Bridget relationship going on with his twin brother Simon. It's almost exactly the fucking same, except about the Canadianism stripped away, and none of the profanity or smoking or fake suicides or none of that shit or goth. But it's kind of similar. But like he's having a very hard time with this house, and then he finds this book, and what happens is that in a way he kind of learned, like, over the course of the movie, he tries to acknowledge the fact that his parents are probably no longer going to get together, which leads to that scene that Jared just talked about. And I think that stuff is really well handled with the divorce stuff and the characters' reactions to everything like that. I think it's like some of the best parts of the movie. It's some of the best parts.
And
Mary Louise Parker, who plays the mother, is trying the best she can to, get this family all situated in this house, but things just keep going wrong. In the first 10 minutes, they keep arguing, they're bickering. Jared has anger issues. It's claimed that he has anger issues. The water faucet just sprays over her fucking face. She has a bad conversation with the father over the phone. It's one of those things where it's really well done. It is really well done.
Like,
want to know something?
It would be. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was kind of looking through this book. I think you're definitely right with sales and like kind of the character drama, because I do not think that the father is like even mentioned in this book.
I would think so,
any of the
because
books.
John Sayles writes a lot of character-driven independent dramas. I would think that since that's his strong suit, he's gonna punch up these characters.
So yeah,
he does.
it was added for the film, and I think it's like great for doing it. Anyway, William.
There was also something about the drama that it was kind of like difficult for the main twins just to really handle, because like, how would you feel if you were to go through all of this drama bullshit, especially when clearly there is, like, they don't speak it out loud, like Victor said, that when the mother was going through an affair, it would be hard to
had the affair, not the mother.
To be like, it would be very difficult just to like really adapt to that whole family situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think, especially considering Freddie Highmore has to play 2 fucking roles in this movie. He plays both of the brothers, which, when I was a kid, I've said this before to William, but I didn't know when I was a kid he was playing both roles. I thought it was somebody else.
It has been so long that I don't remember this being a thing at all. I thought they were 2 separate people.
Exactly. But
I think I know why I immediately knew they were playing twins. Is because I feel like even though the second twin doesn't play
Simon
from a different actor, mind you, it's almost kind of like they kind of learn how to replicate the Jared model, just making it Simon by looks, which I immediately knew that
this shows Freddie Highmore's versatility as an actor, even back when he was a kid. Like, this really does show.
Although his accent
is slipping.
Through the whole film.
Mallory, her accent's slipping too, because Sarah Bolger, she's Irish. She was in America, the Jim Sheridan movie, which I fucking love. Her accent is in that. Her accent's slipping. Freddie Highmore's accent is also slipping. It's really like of course, out of all the actors in the movie, of course, Mary Louise Parker's not accent's not gonna slip. She's American. Same with Nick Nolte and Seth Rogen. Oh wait, is Seth Rogen Canadian? I think he's Canadian. Excuse me. Yes, he is
Canadian accent.
Oopsie. We're gonna talk about this. Yeah, but yeah, considering the accents for basically the 3 leads, even though really they're only 2 actors, which, goddamn, they're they knew how to fucking handle it, even though it was just basically 2 of them when they were filming, and they had to film the other Highmore had to change it to the other one and use green screen. The green screen's very well handled, by the way. It's really well handled.
Yeah.
You don't really see the green screen for the other for blocking the other brother. I think it looks really good. So I think they both carry this film. Both of them, Highmore and Bolger, they both carry it. Despite the accents flipping back and forth between both of them, I think they're both good.
Speaking of the book that Jared was looking at, I immediately thought about this when I was watching it. This is basically if you take Evil Dead but made it for kids.
Evil Dead? Yeah, because the book is kind of like the Necronomicon, isn't it?
And there's no Conda.
Also, when they open the books, it unleashes the damn curse. So, yeah, it is.
And then also with how violent this movie
oh my
can be.
god, this movie has some balls.
Yeah. Well, where's Ash Williams when you need him as a cameo, though?
There's gore in this movie. Yes, it's green, but it's still fucking gore. Come on. They fucking stab these fucking goblin troll motherfuckers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Literally, it's like to the point where it's just like God. And there's a scene where, towards the end, where we think that the father has come back into the picture, and towards the end where he's in the house. Really, it's the main villain played by Nick Nolte. And by the way, for the record, before I get myself sidetracked, say something else. You know who the father is played by? Andrew McCarthy. You might not recognize that name, but he's been in a movie we reviewed a couple of weeks ago. The Joy Luck Club. She's Rose's husband.
Whoa.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yep.
That's a good quiz.
Wow.
Yep. That is
I never thought about that.
That's crazy. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, I was trying to picture it. I seen that guy before. I want to know where he is. And I saw his name. The guy's like, you son of a bitch.
Whoa.
But yeah, he's great. But the point is that the scene is that the troll is trying to disguise the father. This is where the character job comes in. And it's like, there's this great moment where Jared is talking to him like, oh, tell me the truth about what's going on. I'm like, oh, I just came to say I love you. And it's like, no, you really gotta tell me the fucking truth. And then what shocks me about how ballsy this movie could get, he stabs the father right in the stomach. I'm just like, holy shit, he just killed his own father. And then it just turns out, oh, it's the troll. It's okay. It's okay. But if that actually happened, that shit is ballsy as fuck for a family film. I'm like, this movie has balls. There's a bit of language in it, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's ballsy for a kid's movie.
And then also, like, I mean, I don't know if we want to talk too much about the climax, but let's just say, like, tomato juice that looks like blood. That seems crazy.
That was awesome.
It's just like, oh my gosh, this is the bloodiest PG movie I've ever seen.
He almost said the S word.
Back when PG meant something, exactly. When PG actually meant something.
Right on, Soren.
It could get really fucking brutal. Like, with the action and stuff. The action for a kid's movie, I bet you some kids were probably scared of this movie when this came out, because this movie can get rather intense. Just like a later Harry Potter film, or
Nick Nolte's like appearance, like as like actual Nick Nolte and everything is like really unsettling.
Yeah, it is pretty creepy, isn't it? And also his henchman, voiced by Ron Perlman, Hellboy himself. He went uncredited. So that shit was crazy. But like in terms of the story and how it goes along, there's these, there's this brownie, as they call it. I don't know why you're gonna call him a brownie. When I want to think about my brownies, I want to think about eating a brownie. Named Fimbletak, who's probably my favorite character of the movie because
the one Soren is thinking of.
I think Fimbletak is my favorite character because I can relate to his anger issues.
Well, he better be careful, and he does not want to unleash his inner Hulk.
And Martin Short does a great job as the character. He does a great job. There's even like, he's like, oh, don't touch the book. Don't touch the book. How dare you touch the book? How dare you? And he goes into this big fat motherfucker whenever he gets angry and he has to give him honey to calm down. So what is he, fucking Winnie the Pooh?
I guess
my,
so.
Or
oh
is
my
this
god.
prequel to Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey? I want to know.
Fat. Speaking of which,
So the book, it has a bunch of, pretty much, it's kind of like the X-Files, because there's these creatures that people don't know about that are that Jared discovers, and I guess the truth is out there about how they work, and these people want the book for their own evil gains to destroy mankind as we know it. And it can get pretty intense at certain points in the movie because of that. It can get pretty intense. But like I said before, the character interactions, like with our first Spiderwick, when he enters the picture, like his character is very tragic and flawed, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Like, he discovered these creatures, he didn't leave them the fuck alone, and he got buried with the consequences to the point where his daughter became like 80-something years old without seeing him. And it's like this tragic quality to his character that I really, really enjoyed. It's really good in that regard. But like the action is great. There's the stone that, you know, they can see the stuff. Although I don't think there's a bit of continuity errors in terms of the stone. There's so many continuity errors. For example, Mallory, after, because not so much with Jared, but with Mallory at first, and then especially with the mother. Oh my god, it's not even close with the continuity errors. But because when another character, which I'll get to, spits in Jared's face, he could see the creatures just fine, because that's how the powers of these creatures are like. When he spits in the face, okay, fine. So Mallory gets the stone to see then inside. But there's this one scene where she still has the stone, and she's not looking out of it, and it looks like she's still seeing exactly what's going on, even though she doesn't have the stone in her eye. That's a continuity error. I noticed many continuity errors, but then that's correctly fixed, that character, because she gets the stone for the rest of it, and then she eventually gets spit alongside Simon. But then with the Mary Louise Parker character, she only wears the stone once.
Yes.
And then never again. So how could, and the character never spit. That bothers the shit out of me. How could she see them? That's a big continuity error. How can she see them when she didn't get spit in the face? That bothered the fuck out of me. I don't know about you two, but it bothered the fuck out of me.
It didn't like bother me too much, but like I was definitely aware of it and like thinking about it the whole time.
I was like, what the hell is going on here? Is it because the movie's only 95 minutes and they didn't have time for an explanation? Was there a scene on the cutting room floor that explained it? I have no idea.
Yeah, this movie's like short. Like it's really
without credits, it's like 86 something minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like that, other than the continuity errors, that's not even like my major problem with the movie. This is my major problem. I hate this character. Burning passion.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I know who you're talking about because I hate him too.
Fuck Hog Squeal. The movie
adds nothing to the movie.
Nothing to the film.
It really
exactly. Adds nothing to this film. All he does is typical Illumination annoying bullshit. It's like the movie is so smart. It is so smart with that script. But then every time he's on screen, it's like the movie comes to a screeching halt. It's punching you in the face. And Seth Rogen, that makes it even more annoying. I'm just like, it's like, oh my god, I thought Donkey Kong was bad.
Oh my god. I mean, he was only good as like Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens.
I mean, I love the Super Mario Brothers movie, but I hated Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I've made it very clear. But in this one, I think he's even worse.
At first, I got a few chuckles, but then afterwards, I feel like it's gotten pretty old really quick.
That leads into my next issue: the cop-out way they kill the villain. Seth Rogen's character eats it.
Yeah.
That's it. No big defeat after the big battle. Nothing. It just pops out because we ran out of time.
The crow was about to fly away, and then he just
eats them. It's so
just
dumb.
eats them.
It's an anticlimax. It's an anticlimax. The final act was so good, and then bam, screeching halt. I'm not saying Seth Rogen is a bad actor. In live action movies, he works, especially when he was Judd Apatow. But with animated movies, aside from Sausage Party and Monsters vs. Aliens, I don't really like his animated work all that much.
Oh, wait a minute. He was also Mantis in Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, I forgot about Kung Fu Panda. I always keep on forgetting about Kung Fu Panda, damn it. But
Yeah, but
when he eats the bird at the end, I'm just like,
yeah,
really,
Seth Rogen.
really? I really just wish that Jared would have killed him with his own hands. I really do.
But
or at least something would have happened that would make sense. Like, oh my god, Jesus Christ!
I'll kind of say this
Yeah.
too. Specifically, like something that like I didn't like love at the end. Like that's at the very, very end of the movie, but at the same time, I still think it's good. It's again like changes in like book from adaptation. In the book, Arthur Spiderwick sees his daughter.
Yeah.
And then leaves the sylphs and everything, and then turns to dust and everything in this tragic kind of way. But I do like the ending that they have here and everything, where it's like, it's more sweet and everything, but like him and his daughter like get to be together, and she gets to be kind of young and stuff. It's schmaltzy, but it's sweet.
But it's not like it's Hallmark. It's not. Like, it doesn't feel like a Hallmark. Really, just hanging for the fences, hitting the fences kind of thing. But
honestly, it's almost the ending of the Haunted Mansion.
Oh God, that's right. Ew.
Oh wow. Oh, whoa.
Ew. That's right. Ew. The same writer too. So, like I said, Seth Rogen's hog squeal was the.
Yeah.
It could have been a 4.5 out of 5 if it wasn't for his character. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
His character irritated the fuck out of me. He has nothing to operate. None of his lines are any funny. It feels like I'm watching an Illumination movie.
Oh,
he really got under my nerves for the most part.
I just thought of this because I was gonna talk a little bit about like some Harry Potter connections, like how I thought the music.
Yeah.
At the beginning, definitely like felt very John Williams like. Which the score in this is really, really good. I think.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty strong.
It's really well composed.
So Industrial Light and Magic.
ILM.
They did the work for this.
I love it.
And want to know something? They also worked on Prisoner of Azkaban.
Well, they worked on all the Harry Potter movies except for Deathly Hallows.
But specifically, they worked on Prisoner of Azkaban, and they created Buckbeak.
The Buckbeak. There's a scene in this movie that reminded me of Buckbeak, except they didn't go, woo!
Well, the Griffin has the exact same. They just reused Buckbeak's head for the Griffin and colored it differently.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't create a new head design or anything. It's just reused Buckbeak.
Oh jeez, reused
Just
now
changing a few things to make him a Griffin.
Did they go wee? I don't know. But Phil Tippett did the supervision on the creature design. You could kind of tell because the creatures look really good in this film.
Oh yeah, they still hold up by today's standards, even for a movie that came out in 2008.
Yeah, the effects are mostly very good for the most part for a 2008 movie. This is when CGI was getting a little too, it wasn't like 2003 levels bad. It was getting better, but in certain movies it didn't look so hot. But
there's some parts with Thimbletack, like when he's in his happy, his normal mode.
Yeah.
That it is kind of very computer generated and everything, but other than that, I think a lot of this stuff looks really good.
Yeah.
Especially for a small movie kind of like this.
Yeah. in terms of like the cinematography, it looks really good. It has that wilderness thing to it. Like, it looks really good, and I think some of it was shot in Los Angeles, other parts were in Canada. Great, another Canadian connection, just like last week. Can't step away from Canada, can we?
No.
The like it looks really good visually. It looks stunning. For renting it, it cost $90 million. It was no cheap production, but
No.
they mostly spent most of the money on the effects because they didn't hire much cast in the movie. To be honest, there's only a couple of extras in this movie, very little extras. But I feel like the character drama is the thing that really makes the movie the strongest. Because especially by the end of the movie, where Jerry kind of accepts the fact that his father did the wrong thing, and there's the penultimate scene where he tells his mother, "No, I want to stay with you," and all that other stuff. It's sweet. It's a growth of transformation with that character. I never talked really much about Simon, the other brother, because it's kind of a stereotypical nerd character. That's exactly what he is. Like, he doesn't like conflict. He knows a bunch of stuff. Like, he's the Wikipedia magnet of everything, and he, all this other stuff. But I think the character is good for what it is. Again, Freddie Highmore, considering he had to do dual roles, he did a very good job, even at that young of an age. So, yeah. Is there anything else? James Horner's score, great.
Yeah, great.
Score's good.
And it's also too, like, in the middle of all of the movie, what really lies in it was heart. This movie has like a really good heart.
Also, they mentioned Star Trek in the movie, so it's like, I'm like, yeah, one more year before the Star Trek 2009 movie. I'm like, they're foreshadowing it right now. But yeah, this is a good film. Other than fucking Hog Squatch, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't give a fuck about that character. That character sucks ass. That character irritates the shit out of me. I don't even understand why. I don't even know if he's in the book. If he's in the book,
he is in the books.
Cut him out. I don't give a fuck. Cut him. It's called an adaptation. Cut it. It's just like, there's no purpose. It's there to make the kids laugh, and nope. Bad. But other than that, I think it's solid. It's a solid film. This is Mark Waters, his last good movie. Because look at everything he did afterwards. Mr. Popper's Penguins sucked. Vampire Academy sucked. Bad Santa 2 sucked. Magic Camp took 2 years to get released. Suck. He's all fat. Fucking sucked dick. And now he has Mother of the Bride coming out in a month. Typical Netflix bullshit. That probably is gonna suck dick too. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to him. He fell from grace. I don't know.
And
he
as
fell
you
from
said,
grace. Fuck me. I mean,
this movie was very different from what he's kind of done before
he's been
or since.
Mostly comedies is his strong suit and his weak suit, depending on his career. It's very different, but I really liked it. I thought it was good, and it's a movie that I wouldn't mind watching again. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Man, Victor, is this like the 3 times in a row that I'm pushing with you? I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 as well.
Yeah.
I'm
3 times in a row.
I'm going to be the lowballing one here. I'm going to give it a 3.5, but I really enjoy this a lot. And yeah, I actually want to get the Blu-ray of it because I don't own it.
Yeah.
I own the DVD, but yeah, I don't have it with me.
It's not another remake of Mother of the Bride. Apparently it's not, but it looks really bad.
But hey, remember this. There's the series that's coming.
That's right. The series on Roku. That's supposed to be coming out in about a week or so. I don't know how that's gonna be. For all we know, it could suck, but I don't know.
I'm kind of nervous just because Disney shelved it, and
now Roku picked it up. So
Roku of all.
yeah, Roku of all fucking streaming services, the
Yeah.
Roku channel. But to be honest, I'll say this too. I think it does a really good job cramming 5 books into
Yep.
one movie.
Yeah.
It's coherent.
And
it makes
as
sense.
again,
it's not Artemis Fowl.
It basically adapts 4 of the 5 novels. It like kind of cuts out 4, I think.
But for the cramming 4 books into your movie and making it that coherent, yeah,
That's impressive.
Also, this movie only takes place like over 2 days.
It really does. It only takes place over 2 days, isn't it? It's like an episode. It's like an extended episode of 24, except it's called 48.
40. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a good film. It's worth watching. It's ballsy for a kids' film. The performances make it for me, despite the slipping of the accents of the 2 leads. But I think it's really good. And John Sayles, bless him, because he made that script even better than it could have been. I think he did. So I guess we're going to have to do the wheel now. I wonder what the hell we're going to do here, because considering, I hope we're not going to get bad luck, man, because I don't want bad luck.
Yeah.
I really don't want bad luck, because I had a couple of good movies here, and the fact is that, oh, great, are we going to get cursed, are we? Anyway, let's just spin it. I don't need to go 3, 2, 1. Let's just keep going. No. Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you, good Lord. I'm sorry, Catherine Isabel, but I can't. You're the only good thing about Freddy vs. Jason, but I didn't want to watch that.
Cruel Intentions?
Yes, I have the tape. It's right here. It's right here. I actually did on my channel. I do VHS openings. I just uploaded the opening about a week ago to this tape. So if you want to go see it, head to my channel. It's the one with the Westworld icon. But hey, put my fucking screen back on. There we go. I have it on tape. And I don't know, depending on, I don't know how bad Jordy's sickness is. So Jared, you might want to watch the movie as a backup just in case.
All right.
Because he's feeling really sick. Like he was like vomiting and stuff. So you might have to come in. You might have to come in depending on. But I think it's a legit. And actually, it just celebrated. Cruel Intentions just celebrated its 25th anniversary a couple of weeks ago, which is fitting.
Ooh, okay.
A couple of weeks ago, I think about a month ago now. It turned 25. So I'm gonna label it as a 25th anniversary review, even though it's been past the date. So good movie. I like it. It's fun. At least it's not Freddy vs. Jason, because it's about to land on Freddy vs. Jason. I probably would have killed somebody.
That's what I swore I thought I was gonna land on that. I was actually nervous.
And I was gonna be ranting about that whole fucking film.
Let's see, and where I'm using my phone, everything's like too small to where like I couldn't tell what. I could only tell.
I used
by
my
the
computer,
colors
so that's
who
all I knew. But I was like, if it was Freddy versus Jason, oh my God, Jesus. And Tanner, since I think I know you're watching. Yeah, you watched American Mary before I did, because I said I wanted to watch American Mary last week. Did I? Huh, Bunny? You cheater! You betrayed me. You're not good. But Cruel Intentions will be next week. And prepare to see Buffy in a role like no other, because she plays an absolute bitch in this movie.
Buffy.
I get to talk about my favorite show of all time next week. Oh, wait, is it my favorite show of all time anymore? Did Lost overturn it? I don't know. But since I was going to say Jordy finishes out and he does the outro, but I can't do the outro. He's not here. What am I going to say?
I
can say this. AEW, Tony Khan, why you stop being petty little bitches about WrestleMania and how successful that was. Cruel Intentions is next week, which I'm going to be very happy to watch, because it's a very fun movie. I guess it's a drama and a dark comedy, because it's funny in certain places. It's been a long time since I've seen it, and this is the movie that brought the song Bittersweet Symphony into the mainstream. If you probably heard that fucking song before, but it brought it to the mainstream, And if Jordy joins us next week, if he does, I'm sure he'll enjoy it because it will probably remind him of Jawbreaker. I think he wanted us to do. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it. Depends on if we can get some of the wheel. How many movies we have on the wheel now? Let's have a look.
Now, I'm pretty sure we have around like 104.
Wow.
104. Oh, Jesus, 104. That's
It's
more
still
intimidating
so
than I
much.
thought. There's 2 years worth of material. Unless
Yeah.
we do, like, one of these days we do like some fucking popcorn panel week or something to celebrate some anniversary. I don't fucking know.
We're just like, okay, it's a popcorn panel episode every day of the week until we get through it all.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be funny. That would be really funny. But yeah, tune in next week, 25th anniversary of Cruel Intentions. It's really exciting to watch this film. If my fucking internet, oh my god, is my internet out? Can you still see me?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
you're
hope
good.
I'm still on the air. Okay, I still am. But in terms of that and other things, hopefully, let's see. Since next Tuesday, Dune Part 2 is going to come to digital. I hope to to talk about Dune Part 2 next week.
Yes.
So look forward to. And by the way, I'm not going to be like, but no, Denise told us to see it in the movie theater. No, I don't have that kind of money right now, okay?
Well, here's the thing, though. Coming from the guy who saw it twice in theaters.
But I use a cinematic experience. The only way to watch it is in the movie theater. But this is the best thing I got. I have the nicest Bose soundbar, as soundbars could get. It's the biggest, loudest fucking shit. I'm sure it'll be good on my soundbars and on my theater system.
I had no
over
problem
there.
with it.
So yeah, expect maybe a Dune Part 2 review from me next week, possibly. Until then, I really think that I need to watch the first one, and May 14th is the date. And Joker 2 apparently just misleaded everybody, thinking because apparently the trailer didn't advertise itself as a musical. Warner Brothers is committing false advertising again. I hate you, Saslov. Why are you doing this? You're misleading the audience again. How dare you? You should be fired. I hate your guts so bad, so much so, but I'm gonna cut myself off anyway. Goodbye. Seriously.